All right. Busa for Aquaba. Aquaba. Within the Quab Nobel yeah, seminar I will Silverbird cinemas on the 1st of May. On the 1st of May. So and then today I come some Kakrawa. We are Brantia Brebi. Yeah, Brantia Brebi. So Opesa was a summer brabwa. Mentwe obio. Mentwe. Wa to one or more say Opesa we bibia. Bema wa brabono ede. Asesa. One kasa Opesa ye bibia bema wa brabono asesa. Bize mi ho se obi ani abra. Ho enu se wi ase utimi ho obi. Ni no. Many times we show say this person will do well in life. Obuwa team say obi kura ka kire ne say mamintwa mamintwa sika no ma wona ko seminar ne bi. Waka just say my busy me ko baby me ko ye me ko party. Me ko asore me ko bompaye. Ya bro mo ya tia ye hu ye dey. Many people forget that in this world the truth that you carry is the one that is fighting before you, or that is fighting for you. The knowledge that you possess, nimdia owo na ode bobra. Na nipa no dodo no ano, abrabo no ehwe so ma no, but still ogiri se wo nimdia bi. Na ne mere na emamu ne chance ne mpie ya dom bi mfiri wie mu maaye. Dabi. Ye nyina no, ya fa no ma no bebre mu. On se wo start abrabo na nke ye kire wo se we no se wo hu. Ansa na abrabo no timi abɔ ne yie. Na wo te ase a nkasa mere wokɔ ipa ne bia di 60 years still abrabo no kra mo nte ase o munim no ma wo so hu ansa na wotimi abobra ebi ma ko school kuta certificate bebre so still abrabo no mu hu so because e wo no ma bi wo so hu ansa na wotimi abobra eni ntina so wo hwe ye Facebook channel, especially Facebook page na wo se nipa ne bebre de nsem bebre betoto ho mo ho abo se no asende obibi mi so ben me start se metie wo no metimi aye we metimi asave sika metimi be a business metimi afo be adwuma say me ho atọ me my relax. Why? It's because these things are the things that you should have been taught when you were 10 years, when you were 15 years. You know, when you are equipped with the right things in life, you succeed. And this also sister be as me tuama or seminar ni bi, brother be me tuama or seminar ni bi. Now so me the men call my bra a chance unya ready. Oh, train say ubenya lot to be now or brabo asasa. Oh, train visa. So home, ye come here. We nipa 100 is you are Marante no and then penny for yina. Unya visa now cast a won't call Busan for granting a pool. No beko. Meet my board here. And he me a mood to no I say, you university says here, nipa baby no move university. The only hope is to get visa and get out of our country. Because to many people, to succeed means visa. It is when your visa or just why it is not true. It is not true at all. And normal also, and I said normal also when you bring home, I said, what person have you become? What have you put in you? What is the level of knowledge that you possess with the skill sets that you have developed? Abrapon said, I will tell you. So when you say no man, baby, I will be a bit my also know the society. The do no, they who a crummy and is a nipa do no, Abrabono yan tiasie. The pan be great, a friend saying. Odisha baba say sunsun we ase o mo ti sunsun ba bi kura ono ankasa nya na adwesa brabo yi o se bi bi smani so no ma we no se bisua we no se metoto na brabo na timi akoso dabi ipa be bre nim sa no ma no ipa bre nim o de onim nyina ne se menya visa ma brabo besesa de onim nyina ne se sa kufu ado firi so na foforo ba na brabo besesa ne sofo bi ma no bibi nom ne ye bompa ye ma no na brabo besesa you know ye nkrofo no nipa bre kura timi ka say abrabo yi say enye ya hode o nyame ya hode nyame tumi na wode ama ye na ye de bobra nti ye no no ma ne bebre no ye ntiase o ko baby ti se China sia mrantie ne mabawa especially o mo serious no o bon so design bibi o produce bibi o ye bibi tem bia o mo de bibi fufuro na eden eba o pe bibi enya economic empowerment o pe bibi ama o di ne ho so ni sika sema tutu ye nti ono ankasa de bibi asine so o mo serious no enyo mo nyina na serious ebi mo so pevisa sa Africa China akwa America ebi watch India mo pevisa Africa akwa America America for abroad propaganda no so Into US, why be moon the empire, Africa, no, the propaganda, and fire so your microphone be, you know, or doing says so free, you're not name any monas or cover before Fran obey, and you know, crow. We are say, so the facts, it is the ocean driving. If you get the facts, you can be a driver. There are principles that people must live by. There are principles that people must know. There are basic things that you must know in order to live life and be comfortable, be successful, be fulfilled, not be stressed. There are things that you must understand. And so say what yanchra was how no man of ye, yanchra was how no man of school. Sorry, them yanchra baby, I'll cosum be a yanchra. Once an hour, no dream says when your visa, unye. Odwen says will be amfa bibi anto so a onyeye odwen say abrabo na wo bo na wo huso no sika na wo huso no onim de wo sika ho yese ehimfa na wo so ya bibi fa sika de na anti say sika kuta wa say ma 10,000 na say 100,000 say ya de na de be e kire onim de wo sika ho say okoshia sika ni bi no kasa sika me pese ma sika say na de na wo plan. What are the plans that you have? Many people will need plan be okay say my miskana he says oh my 10 million oh me be koto crab so koto treasure base another one also me ko see dine obi say me koto car obi so kola ko jovesa o free kro mu unyansa wo sika ho ne de sa nyansa na woni bi no eno ntina wo sika sem no nye den enko ye. And there are so many things that we don't know as a people, and ntina nipa be very struggle. So when you look at many foreigners coming to our country to become successful, na mranti and member one do no the only hope. So obenya visa no free krono mo obeko Canada, obeko England, obeko America, obeko Kuwait, obeko Saudi Arabia, obeko Australia, Russia, Nicaragua, Brazil, Argentina. You say no we asi be bia ye dwen say free happy. Na de na ya dwen course no say do no aso ko ye no yeso ma ye. Because they also who na the bobrano. I don't know who are waiting there, your baby. So they also who now the bobrano. Well, who are and far home, who of a America. Yes, so yeah. Who is the beer? Sabi or homody, but so yeah, you mammy. Nyebi, ubizanzo a millionaire or nye millionaire. Ubizanzo man with 1 million or 100,000 or no just about homody. So because there are primary basic things that we must know in order to live. Oh, na yeno is ano man nyina yen chere nti enama brabo no nyina no man bebre ho a yen tiase. That is the truth. Yen tiase. And intina obonsa abrantie no the hope nyina ne say so when you visa and obey, so when you visa there, we need chance to be until you go for when you have opportunity. Opportunity they say when you visa or they call England. Opportunities when you visa or they call Ireland. Opportunities when you visa or they call Germany, Holland. And when you visa or they call China, the opportunity. It's because there are basic things that we don't know. That's what we think is an opportunity. It is not an opportunity. The opportunity really is in you, is in you investing in the very primary things that you have to have. You have to know to live as a human being. That is the opportunity. To know that you have become equipped to face life. You cannot succeed in anything that you don't understand. So if you don't understand life, then you cannot succeed in life. And you can only succeed when you have invested in yourself. And so be mauska said jiwe na kut kosem na nibia memfeni agro because ye tikroma yi and ye be before nibia ye nim said do no ano no ma osi ye hu ye nim ye kakra ye ni je ho ye mekuta bible my money worship nyame be ya ma me ma bompa ye ma ye fasting uko ka no mo so nyi nyame ni and I won ye Christopher konya Christopher ni eleko abrabo ye wo hia wo so de bo abrabo we ase we and they all call heaven enye the same o abrabo we na wo no normal ye chero ntina wo kaka te say de wo heaven no wo sori wo dware wo didi so se be wo jaw nan sa no man ye wi ase we mu no ma and is a one ti sa no man ase a wontimi mobra man nye ye and ntina se be bodam ni because na dwen no se be yare aka no on so se ye no ma wo wi ase because no man be bro want ti ase wo nim wo hwa akwada so are the same thing akwada se be no man be bro want ti ase wo wi ase nti wontimi mobra man nye ye e be mo nyini And so omonti ase no de ma wonyini pa no se wonyini wo wadwen mu. The kwan be na abefa so wonyini wo wadwen mu. Wonyini wo wadwen mu abra wanya information, knowledge na e ma wo ye mature. And that knowledge will equip you to face life. And I dare say that many of our people, we are not trained, equipped to live, especially equipped to become successful, especially in our own country. Many of us, from Ghana to Nigeria, to Kenya, to South Africa, to Egypt, everywhere on the continent. Because you say a cohort there will be successful. No. Especially Ghana, West Africa, Benin, Togo, Sierra Leone, Senegal. It was here. Because your only hope will become visa. Your only hope will be say obedience and sabbath. Success is not chance. Success is not chance. Success is deliberate. Success is knowledge-based. Success is a product of wisdom, is understanding, is ability to think for yourself. Success is the ability to develop yourself. And this will be because bra. Na mi ntwe kama one kora ka say atia bra wo boa. Bra ho ne besua bibi. Because yenim se dodo no ane yenim he. Wo abrochira besua bibi. Men tra abrochira ka say me baga na ba holiday. Bra seminar. Come and learn something. Because you know the life that you've been living. You are there for 20 years, 30 years. You know that you're still not living your dream. Because you must become a person who can live that dream, or who can bring that dream into reality. Before you can score, you must be the person who has developed himself to score. Before you can produce anything, you must be the person who has matured, who is mature to deliver. And into any obi anetime wo no. Utu ase. And I say abaya na dimfie mienu events emfie mienu miensa obana dimfie ontime go. Just say wodru emfie a otimi take seed no eden wo. There is a maturity process. The same with human development, with the mind development, with the way you understand life. If you don't mature to that level, you cannot give resource, or you cannot bear resource. It is a wunya be triamount. Now there will GDA and say, so wunya visa and obey. And to be a career won't take. Ya trekel, no nim. Ya trekel. Would you say wunya visa and obey? If you develop yourself, you will succeed. If you develop yourself, it matters knowing what to do in life and knowing what you have to become to achieve those dreams. And the best way is to put that thing in you. The only investment that nobody can steal from you is the one that you put within you. Bibia was soon be a becca who be ano. Will be a me found just who cried to me for and almost to us. So, before so be free mon, what chunk of what? Those are the things that you have put in people. They will forever, because they will also put in people. And so, if they put this seminar there and they put a visa there, come for this seminar. Come to this seminar, not the visa. Not the visa. There are many people who have more visa with Ghana crowd with their two baby because America visa na when you breast open. Obo cry the man won't call because who so fast. Hey, Nicaragua visa na when you bra open. I was say enu kwanda obi or man I spy. Oh here cry. Why? Because of what they know, what they understand, what they have become. What they na wo de when you je ho na wo dwen se wo nya da no na no. Obi anya bi e de ato ho cry just who so fast cry. Because of what they have become. Oh, we are saying by no say bibia a lot a lack. Will be an any opinion. Will be an opinion. Anything that's still about the BT, and you'll be an opinion. No. Life is based on principles. So it's not a matter of opinion. Your opinion is for games and sports. It's not for life. Life is based on principles. And this is a sit there for opinion is you. There are principles of building. If you don't know them, you will not be able to build them. In anything that you know, any results, any fruit, any development, any growth that you see, there are principles that those who produce those results, they understand. That's why they're able to produce the results. Wo no won't mean yet unni santi as any bintin I say lacking. Nintin I would say if you soon be no the buyer, and it will try a lot to be no wedding, and it will be a person or tricking. Come and learn it, because there's a generation of Africans who are not committed to improving themselves, but looking everywhere for help about themselves. One fafi one suahwe one kind book bia on challenge no ho onyana gbe so person ye better bia do here and so on the onya visa na obeye into a person ko Saudi Arabia anything na ko Saudi Arabia up to all these years. What have you become? Nothing. You work like you work in the places that they don't even respect you, because you refuse to develop yourself. You refuse to put knowledge in yourself. You refuse to become better. And so baby, may open my library. Books are thousands of books. And no credit me sit down. So only a normal year spending on books and on knowledge, data, channels, conferences, you have no idea, because if you don't put in yourself, you will not become it. And some of these seminars are, sebe, yentanye ni yekromu ha. Yekromu ha de no ye political rallies. I saw for Moshe or more preach a Jerusalem and Mary. So, and was Hanomana. It is Hanomano better with Abobram na ye. What does it? Obey what to develop his skill. China any ye boat or ye entire. Or ye be he's coming out with a product every day. He's innovating. Oh, knowledge what can you produce with? If you can't produce it, it means that you don't have the right knowledge. You don't have the right skills. That's why you can't produce it. Anything that you can produce is because you have the right knowledge in it. You have the right skills in it. You understand? The knowledge that you have, ask yourself, you are 20 years, you are 30 years now, what the 50 years? What's your expertise? What technical knowledge do you think you have? And what can you produce with that knowledge? To me, I can say, wait, the problem no how meet myself. Dear part of we are say, I can say, me, meet my produce anyway. What can you produce? And the BL bit my old will come mechanic here. The entire bit who problem no solve is because he's been trained as a mechanic. So he has the knowledge and he has the skill to solve the problem. Now, until bit my engine overhauling, what I say, the brakes call, bit my change part number. Say in your accident here, do your body works, no bit my home, I'm a car number back. Why? Because he has basic primary knowledge in that and he has the skills. What I would tell you as I say, no skill ben panel. Area ben how just obey to produce results in anything. Where which area? Is it in agriculture? Is it in trading? What is it? Is it medicine? What can you produce? Moamoko University, no. Dear pan how just degree no bit my mouth. What problems can you solve with that degree? What products can you produce? What services? What solutions can you come up with the kind of training, the 4-year, the 7-year education that they gave you? What can you solve? Skill set Ben when developing. They reflect the things that you have invested in. You have put in yourself. Into bibia wo nimdia wo nyansa wo mbia no. E kire se wonya mre na wo kosua ye. And into na betima produce results. And say abrabo no bitiwa na unhusu a e kire se wonya mre develop your home. That is why you are not solving the life is a problem that all of us are solving. And those who win are those who have solved the important problems. Some people are solving problems, but they are not important. That's why their lives are not going on. So, in Tibesua, idea we are brandy, idea powers when in Jehu in India. It shall be out himself open him, the old swim be, oh, kind be, oh, challenge your home. You're asking questions. And your baby, a yabo football. Your brandy and any football. What do you become after watching football? What do you become after watching all these movies and, sweating and jamana wo shijama, na wo dia grow na wo jechinya? What have you become? What do you gain after that? Dear Naunya, football now, what have you gained? What knowledge have you gained? What skills have you gained? No wonder you don't see where your life is going. What chasing visa, sir? What knowledge have you gained from chasing visa? What chasing visa, sir? You are even hopeless. You have no hope in Ghana because you did not invest in yourself. If you see anybody who has no hope, it's because they have not put anything important in themselves. Tubos will be a who baby, be a ye baby, or be a what me born home way chrome be and a life focus on. It's because they have invested something in themselves. Ask yourself, how what hey, we've been watching millions as a business while we struggle. Yes, they have twisted our mind, brother. They have twisted our mind. You to know what are they watching? Football, Manchester United, Chelsea, Bundesliga or something. You started no more Parma, Milan, or Italian football. Come now, your boy at Roma, and you tashe. You know, Casa, Samuel, Nanko, Chile, a computer, CC, full, CC, Binyansa, and Kanaka Abrabon, Queen. You could be a GTV, a grown coin of the JM. I've grown quite so technically. One by the time I only 30 years, you know, wouldn't you of our grown? Ye can lose, yeah, and some can. So, what skills are people paying attention to become better? So, invest in yourself. Don't chase visa. Visa is not the solution. Visa is not the solution. If you don't know, go and ask people who have traveled over the last 30, 40 years. If they have been able to do something, it's because they put something in themselves. It's not the visa. Visa is just like school. Oh, it said obi go school be na ye. Dabi baby go school abrabo no hu so because we school no wan fa hwe anhye ne mu to nte hwe ase. We need discipline, we need financial knowledge, we need business. We could be a juma channel sa no bola ase, obi sika wo ha no afa, no obi ahia no na ekon. Won fa ne mre ne nya de pa enti ne bra bonko so. It's not in the visa. Somebody should tell our people the answer is not in the visa. And you want to call YouTube channels be brain and me free and then I see them at talk. You have limited your potential. There are so many of us who can own houses, hundreds of houses, build businesses and employ a lot of people, become prominent in our society. But because we went somewhere because of visa, now we'll see that back Ghana everyone is saying. Ngonye when I catch us and go to the man kanye obi a watra bibi mu bia ye mfie du no a wan give up or pay attention wo sua no oyeye. And that's why I can tell you 100%, if you stick with anything, for 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years, you will succeed in that. There's no doubt about that. The only reason you will not succeed is because you stop investing in yourself. Jote semina bisi aboza na kan semino wo nja ba sem phone no maka no ya ma sem tira wo bre wo wiase no because wo mpa nimdie so na mani pa kɔ nanim nimdie na mani pa yeye de ntia ma nimdie ma wo yeye ne se ma wo nya adwen foforo ma wo utimi make different decisions, and once you get quality knowledge and you make quality decisions, your life will improve. The only reason your life is not improving is not because of any demon. It's a lie. It's not because of any familiar something. It's a lie. The reason you are not moving on in life is because the knowledge that you're operating with is weak. Your understanding of yourself, of your environment is weak. Your understanding of the opportunities around you is weak. You have no skill to take advantage of the many opportunities that we have in our country. You have no knowledge, no expertise, no skill, no discipline, no goal. That is why you're succeeding. That's why you're failing. It's not because you're in a visa, or do your quadruple, how your quadruple. Because so many that the brain no still or because Nyansan won't know from. So some of us I do not give Kenya the correct information. I do admit that US is better than Ghana. I don't admit that US is better than Ghana. No, I don't admit that. I think there are so many people in America who are struggling. It depends on what you have input, what you have put in yourself. So I do admit that US is better than Ghana, but it's not easy as people. I don't think US is better than Ghana. I think that it matters what you know. There are a lot of Chinese who have built businesses in Ghana who will not go to America. To them, Ghana is far better. So I wish that we made great work. Okay, so Posh, I disagree with you. I think that when it comes to personal success, the country may have its own problems. Yeah, might know one problem, political structures, a lot of things there. But when it comes to individual success, the only advantage you have is the investment that you make in yourself. Because those things will spot. Because there are people here who have employed thousands of people. That person, you can't say that America is better than Ghana to that person. No. Because that person is a millionaire. He has a lot of houses. There's no way you can tell some of these our business people, very successful people, that America is better than Ghana. They will not agree. Why? Because they have succeeded. So we are talking of individual success. If individually you can be successful based on what you have put in yourself. There are a lot of people who are living in England who are struggling. In that case, England is not better than Ghana. And even in America, and those take the loans out and see if people will be successful there. So really, the game changer is an investment that you put in you. It's an investment that you put in you. Maybe to I don't think there's anywhere in the world that umami visa be a visa advantage. There's no Chinese visa, there's no American visa, there's no England visa, there's no anywhere. Constantly, I'm developing myself. I'm learning. I'm practicing. I'm pushing forward. You know, and there are aspirations that I have. Those things, you put yourself to that, you'll be successful. You put yourself to that, you'll be successful. So, what is I can't wash and microphone. Into your dreams, says in your identity. Visa maybe Kazakhstan or something. And we did not grow up with the thinking that those countries, there are opportunities in those countries. That is why people are not going there. You know, it's not because those countries are like Russia and all those countries. You think there are no opportunities there? There are opportunities there. Some of them are far more. They are living far more quality life than even the places that they have bombarded us constantly with. For instance, England, they have bombarded us into Ghana or be a person UK. So they will school me kai. Umukoba almost in a engineer. Nango for na school no mukwa no me in and almost that to almost 20-25 years. They are still working to get salary. Not much success. Not much success. Why? Because what they refuse to do is to educate themselves, is to invest in themselves. And so invest in yourself. You can do anything. Okay, so watching you from a Kumfi, Sam in the central region, I'm into farming. I really need education in financial intelligence, and I'm an agronomist by profession. Yes, that's it. So if you understand farming, you improve your financial intelligence, you don't need a visa to become successful. You can get a visa to go and travel, you know, see some places, see the lights, but to be successful and live your dreams, live with sense of purpose, and never work for anybody to live. There are so many people in the world who, if they don't work for salary, they will never live. We are saying that if you invest in yourself, you will not have to rely on salary to live, on pay, or what you call paycheck, you know, pay slip to live. And that calls for investment. And you will be our Jumako. When I just big improving financial information, financial intelligence. Nana Kiana Woy and Woy any year, no brand is any business. That person, you don't need a visa. You don't need a visa to live and become successful. You can visit your brother in America, you can visit your brother in England. But the opportunities, it is only in the head that you have, the information that you have put there. Sometimes when people are talking, I just listen. Because I know that if you know, that is different. So the difference between men is in what they know, what they have invested in themselves. The other show, so the quality of information that you possess, they prove your resource. And they can plant you anywhere and you become successful. So principles are universal, but the application of those principles are personal, contextual, geographical. If you invest in the right knowledge, success is predictable irrespective of your location. That is that's it. Yeah, and those are the things that we have refused to invest in. There are so many things that you can invest and into that chance will be bomb paya my ansania and the chance here for be politician into another beb boy and into the chances will be, will be my connection be no. Continually invest in yourself. What the 20 years? Give yourself the next 30 years. I'm going to read, I'm going to search, I want to become better to your skill. Develop your work ethics. Be a good person. Believe that we are saying, yes, we know more. I want to soon we are more. I'm telling you. Just more distance we are in a bunker for. But will be pa will not notice me or free baby or need more piano. So what is our principles was that person will do well in life. Irrespective. So the things that are making our people not to do well. One is a constant obsession with visa. Those things delay people in life. Constant obsession with visa. Tembia one day or visa. Was a Ghana no yet there I want to have that because more than when your visa no Kuwait your bay. Kuwait 7 years in way. No, Matimia be sit down 2-bedroom. What you lack was financial intelligence. You didn't have self-confidence. You didn't believe in your own country. And told you say, oh, me question Ohio no until my Obua. You don't know what you lost, and you don't know how much quality and potential that is not. Sometimes the other person go for the other person. Yeah, mommy, and I say, once the other person, you know, we want to just be fair, not be fair. There are so many potentials that we have lost and not developed just by visa. There are so many of our university colleagues, mates, who just completed national service and free mu. Ghana because we are only be anti first year now, 2 years now, 3 years now, because it takes time for it to work. It takes time for it to work. It will take you 5 years, 10 years, and boom, that down, one casa crown, or if was an hour, baby and call. It is all part of the development. It is all part of the development. It takes time for anything significant to work. And once it starts to work, it explodes. This is principle. You take time to develop the base, the foundation, the capacity. And many times people give up at the time that they are developing. They are building the foundation. That's where they give up. You want to build 10-story building, 20-story building. You spend a lot of time working on the foundation. You sit down. Foundation, oh yeah, and y'all grow to be out to crabs and so free baby aba, be an to bobby, and I touch a bin and baby, the book cry on rose now doing so betono. This is an auto bed 3 times. And son, what me build this our foundation based on the height that you want to go. Many people spending time building the foundation, they give up at the foundation level. Many of our youth, they give up at the foundation level. Adding too much Ghana. Meanwhile, you don't have the intelligence, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the skill. You are still building. What do you quit at the foundation stage? What do you leave at the foundation stage? You have no connection. Nobody knows you. Obi anymore. O papa said, "O papa, chiradi o krabi o mama so odibia. Obi any go university. We na no awo try there 1 2 3 anye no Ghana. You block your future. So many of our people have blocked their greatness with visa. And they don't know it. And so now we sit down by could be come to audience why no. You were a millionaire. You were a billionaire. You were somebody who could build industries. Now you have a certificate with some PhD behind it, and you have locked some small office somewhere, and I brought move. And I was sorry, and I will kind Ghana newspaper, and I will brought so you lost that greatness. And the problem was what? The visa. Until you are brandy or ha. Listen, the people who are telling you get out of Ghana, they don't understand it. It's a principle. It takes time for you to build those principles. It takes time for you to understand those principles. It takes time for you to know how to work with those principles. And once you're able to build those skill sets, those the capacity, the strength, you will live life beyond your wildest dream. And those things are far more even beyond the money. Far more beyond money, far more beyond even fame or notoriety, far more beyond that. They just prove the fact that you spend time to develop yourself, and now you can produce anything. Now you can produce. So whatever that you are spending your expertise in, whatever. So invest in yourself. Do sisters say don't play with it. If you know what you don't know, you will not play. If you know what you don't know as an African, and that's why you are struggling to produce resource, if you know what you don't know of what it takes to build anything, you will not play with some of these seminars. If you know what you don't know. Because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. $2,000 for America. Yeah, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know. You underestimate yourself. You've been conditioned to underestimate your potential. And I'm speaking to the Africans. It is a amount of visa. They have shortened or they have stopped you from growing capacity. They have stopped you from building capacity, strength. They have stopped you from becoming great because you see, you build the momentum, you build the strength, you build the expertise, then you can take the load. But they stop you from developing those because you thought it was so difficult. And many of our people, they want to tell us that it's difficult. You see? Develop yourself. Develop yourself. That's why you come for these seminars. So you know that you have not deviated. You have not deviated. You are just at the foundation stage and you may not even know it. So build the capacity. Go through the training so you can play the premiership. You may have the potential, you may have the talent, but if you don't develop the talent, and to develop the talent, it's just like a seed. A seed is a talent. To develop it, you have to plant it, water it, nurture it. It will take time for it to grow, to become a tree that will bear fruit. Everybody has that potential. But do you have the patience to build the capacity? Many of our people didn't do that. They did not invest in themselves. They were focused on getting visa and get out of our country. So they are now 60 years. They still did not develop the foundation. It does not matter. You can be 70 years and still be at the foundation level of life. And much of it depends on how the capacity, the development of your strength, your understanding of life, the knowledge that you possess, the quality of knowledge you possess, the way you look at life, your skills that you have developed, the things that you can build, they show your skill set, your understanding of life. You know, and so we are brand here. That's it. The travelers. How will you see? We are saying that you still at the foundation. You don't understand what you are saying. So one ten man say. Anything I want to hear that would be debate and count. The Chinese are building factories here with the skill set that they know. You are still obsessed with visa. You're still obsessed with visa. The traveling is never a mistake. It's a mistake. Many of our people have wasted their destinies by traveling. If you don't know, I'm telling you. It's a mistake for many Africans, especially traveling to live there. Instead of us to pay attention and develop, not only in ourselves and develop our continent, we say that traveling. We are the only ones making these unnecessary comments. Okay? It's traveling. It's a mistake for many Africans, especially those with higher degrees. It's a mistake. Many of them have shortened their greatness going to work in a small corner somewhere, and they come back, they have nothing. The same people who built greatness here. Look at the wealthy Africans. Where are they? You think they live abroad? The Africans who are very rich, they don't live abroad, they live on the continent. Because why? They spend time to build a foundation. So this is not the argument that we are expecting here. This is a very low-level argument at all. We are talking of a higher argument, not this one. All right, so the travelers, this one, we left it at the primary level. We are now in the university. Okay, so this is not the time to accept this and agree to this. This is not it. Africa is bleeding, losing a lot of things because of this kind of thinking. Okay, the continent that we want to build, we're still arguing and pampering this. You are sleeping with a snake or powder. When you see a snake in your room, you don't entertain it. You kill it. That's what the Africans don't know. Okay? You just make a lot of it. We are the only ones trying to just make things very sweet. It's not sweet. We have lost greatness because of visa. And we're still losing a lot of them because we don't understand the principles of building anything significant beyond salary and wages and buying a car and building a house. There is greatness. There is greatness. There is greatness. There is greatness. So we are looking for strong-minded people. We are looking for people who are forethinkers. We are looking for people who say that let's build. Let's look at our greatness. We are not looking for people who are shallow. Because we are the ones we see, we will defend visa, we will defend the white man, we will be very happy. And yet we have been with them for the last 60 years. Well, how many of our people are senators in America? How many of our people are billionaires in America? How many of our people are holding big institutions, leading big institutions there? How many? And yet we turn back and we say that our country are not. So I'm not patient listening to some of these arguments at all. We are looking at people who are doing great things. So the traveler, go and learn. Okay, you can put up with all these arguments. They don't go anywhere. They don't go anywhere. They don't fly anywhere. All right. If you know figures, you will not even be talking like that. If you understand what you're talking about, you will know. Even we are talking of figures, you are talking of visa and going to learn. What have you learned there? The people that we send there, they came back. We give them institutions. They run them down. What did they learn? What did they learn? The African will always debate when you talk about their religion. When you talk about their, they laugh. These are the things that the Africans laugh. Many of our people worship the white man and everything that he represents. So if you talk against it, they will come for you. Many of our people are obsessed with religion. If you see anything, they will come after you. And at the same time, many of our people are very happy to insult our leaders. And very happy to hear that the Africans are struggling, very poor, disease, backward, underdeveloped. There are different forms of Africa that you don't know. There's the Africa that the IMF represents, the World Bank represents, the UN describes. There is that Africa. And there is the Africa that I know. Different Africas, if you don't know. There's the Africa that you say that everybody is struggling, they are dying, and that is the institutions that colonize, the institutions that rule Africa up to date. There's a description that they have given Africa. If you focus on that type of Africa, you will not have hope for Africa. And there's an institution that I see, there's another Africa that I see young men in jeans, farming, building companies, developing themselves, building families, building houses, changing destinies. There is that Africa as well. And that Africa is greater than the Africa that the politicians that the IMF represent. It matters the Africa that you know. It said it will be a Ghana. Oba, the ono namno, and the Bechero Ghana, and the Ecoso. The Zoba now Jia Hoslabia, or no train visa, Obechero de Ghana. And our banner chia will be so no born homodea. Who opportunities of Ghana will be different. So it matters who is talking to you about Africa. It matters the information that you have. That's why we say that develop yourself. Develop yourself. That is far more greater than the visa that you're looking for. Don't wait for visa. Invest in yourself. Build your capacity. You will travel anywhere for 2 weeks, for 1 week, and you will not even want to live there. There are so many places that I don't want to go and live for even 1 month. And I don't feel like I've lost anything. Not at all. Because what we have to achieve before we die is far more greater than those things. Depends on what you have tasted and what you see. And what gets your attention. So somebody thinks that if he gets visa and goes to America, he's very happy. England is very happy. No. It will be a burden for us to even travel. Like sometimes we go to some of these countries to bring goods. Okay? Why? Because of what you know. It's just a struggle. So we are talking of something. Invest in yourself. Invest in knowledge. Read, search, build your capacity, study your history. Get a technical knowledge. What field do you want to master? What do you want to produce? Maybe you pursue your factory. Go and get all the technical information that you need in that. Maybe you pursue your farms. Get all the technical knowledge in that. Get the business knowledge in that. Get the finance knowledge in that. Pursue hospital. Just learn all the processes that are involved. Pursue producer tester. Learn them. What is it? What technical knowledge do you have? What skill that see? Anything that you can produce. It means that you have technical knowledge in it and you have technical skills in it. That's why you can produce anything in that. So what is it that you can produce? Dear, we ask, what can you build? Is it a business? What kind of business can you build? You know, what can you produce? Spend time to develop that. Spend time to develop that. Invest in yourself. Don't play. To your brand, your houses, that's a bit future. That is why you don't know. Your future, the change that you're looking for, it is directly linked to what you are putting in you today. The future that you are hoping to get is not by luck. That's why many people are poor in life. That's why many people are struggling in life, because they never spend time to develop the number one thing that will give them that future that they want, which is themselves. They never develop any skills. They never develop any different view. They never think like people who are great. They think and give excuses. They are looking for the easiest way out. They're looking for visa. They're looking for anointing oil. They're looking for the blood of Jesus in a bottle. So how can you succeed? They should teach you set goals for yourself. You need the right skill set. You need technical skills. You need personal development skills. You need great work ethics. You need financial knowledge. Do you have anything? You need the ability to connect with people. Also, you need nante. Skills where you disikamawa. You babe to anase obeya. You say a hotel so. What we are sikani nyina. What we are sikani nyina. And you say obi anyoni. Anything anwuzo. Ejuma yedema ono. What we are sikano asa o de kope visa ko Canada. Fako. The next 20 years you see that you come back to zero. Why? Because you cheated somebody. And because the mind that is able to cheat and lie for their own benefit, that mind cannot be great. Jodi wa hawo ye adwuma, obo so de bibia hye onsa, o pakisika ne so de kwaje visa akọ. It is said you to amna wo ni mu betom, na be se wo. Enye se wabo odua wo, but sa adwen na timi twen se ma memia wo bisika mfa nkọ me baabi no. Sa adwen no ankasa is the same soil. And if that soil is poisoned, everything that you plant in that soil will die. Everything that you plant in that soil will die. So your mind is that soil. Don't poison it. Don't poison it by being selfish. Don't poison it with negativity. Don't poison it with hopelessness. Develop, build on honesty. Build on truth. Build your strength. Develop that talent. Develop that seed that God gave you. Invest in yourself. Read books. Challenge your thought. There's a world that the Africans don't know it they exist. Maybe let's say it's 100 meters and we are operating at 10 meters. You can still more. You see, the higher the mountain, the better view that you get. So those who are at the top of the mountain, they see different things than those who are at the bottom. So it matters the height that you're operating with. And that one depends on the knowledge that you acquire. That depends on the knowledge that you acquire. So invest in yourself. Don't play. If you're an African, you're staging you to fail. You just don't know. That's why you're obsessed with visa. It's a staging for you to fail. That's why you believe that you have nothing in your village until you call Oko. Your friend say Oko Kata no nye. And trying to be a catcher. And you once a Bruno and your skakakran was say scam. We are man on your skakakran was say scam because who himself Oko Kata obey, Oko America obey, Yano Crew. Get the right information. You will travel not because you want to succeed. You travel not because you want to succeed there. You travel because you want to move around the world. And which is okay if you want. But to have the belief that if I don't travel, I will not succeed is a lie. Invest in yourself. So he doesn't have more advantage than you is a lie. No. The advantage you have is the investment that you make in yourself. What is your understanding of money? What skills do you have? What work ethics do you have? Have you developed your maturity? Advantage. Obi say mama insere, I'm say hey. Mama insere. Oh boy, cry. Mama insere say. Oh shit. Because it's this, I'm saying no. Which standard? This is our standard. This is our standard. So build yourself, develop yourself. Don't accept any negative description of you and of Africa. We are not poor. We are not backward. We are not diseased. The only problem we have is we need better knowledge so that we can see the blessings, the numerous blessings that we have. That is the lie that we have. The lies. You are poor. You are this. And constantly, if you don't take care, the next 200 years, 1,000 years, they'll still be describing us with the same thing. Because it's not that Africa is poor. It's because that is the description that they must give you. And so if you don't develop yourself beyond these descriptions, you accept them. And you even come and teach us to accept that we are poor. And yet in that state that you live, you see a lot of poor people there. You still don't call them poor. Don't accept it. Don't accept it. Live, create your own reality. Live. And the person the Abrante Brebi. What I say? Upeso ya brabi. Usi sister tuyama wa dana senebra. But me kwa de me mobi tuyama. Wa tuya nebra. Share and books are yato and normal yesu constantly we are learning something, because without that you have no future. If you're not putting anything in you see, there's input and there's output in any system. There is input and there's output. If there is no input, there's no output. So whatever that you are getting out, look at the input. There's inlet and there's outlet. There's cause, there's effect. There's action and there's reaction. If you understand the world this way, you can change a lot. If you understand the world this way, you can change a lot. So study, build yourself, invest in yourself. Any industry that you want to go into, read, search, get knowledge. Bring the knowledge to the culture. Share constantly, because knowledge is the one that will open your mind. Somebody says that, oh, there's no opportunity in Ghana. It's not because there's no opportunity. You have locked your mind. The knowledge you have is telling you that there's no opportunity. How the catch now? Me will grow one day. Almost $100,000 a quarter. Would they throw us everything in Ghana? It matters what you know. And there is no person who is great who is not learning. So anytime that you see, the proof of wisdom is the infatuation with knowledge. If you want to see somebody who's wise, they love knowledge. They are always learning. They are wise. If you want to see somebody who's foolish, tell me your comedy. They don't want to put it that way. But you see, obsession with sports and entertainment, those things, it means that you are foolish. It's very difficult for people to accept this, but that's true. So in this modern world, they have called foolishness those names, you know. They just made them nice. Just like obesity, gay, this, and about it. Seriously, a madness. A madness. Some penny form, you know, Shemra, so Obama, no, no, you know, Shemra. Jimmy, Atubedagoka. Ubedagoka. What do you say? Ubedagoka. So the sign of somebody who is ready to go to the next stage is when you are always looking for knowledge, always learning, always studying, putting something in yourself all the time. In the good book says that wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. In all you're getting, get understanding. What it means is that invest everything that you have to get that. Because with that, you can get everything that you're looking for. Invest all the money that you have to acquire wisdom, knowledge. And with that knowledge in your hands, you can get everything. So go for knowledge, study, challenge yourself. Every day, put something in on your TV, on your laptop, listen to something. In your car, educate yourself. You want to learn coding constantly. You want to learn how to build, how to farm. The human mind is inexhaustible. You cannot exhaust the capacity of your mind until you die. You can't. So stretch it. Stretch your mind. Steady. Challenge yourself. Constantly become better. Because you have not stretched your mind in that. You have not stretched your mind in that. So steady. As young people, we want young Africans to see the power of knowledge acquisition, to change the destinies of Africa, or the destiny of Africa, and to change their own destinies. We want you to go, search, constantly challenge. The Chinese young people are coming up with, electronics, robotics. They are challenging themselves, technology, coding, AI. And you want us to watch Manchester United and be discussing politics and religion all the time? When you meet your friends, watch what you discuss. They show your future. Your colleagues are building industries. You are here discussing it is not possible. We need money. The government is not capable. That's low level. The mind is inexhaustible. The mind is inexhaustible. You are ready. You are not ready. If you don't know when to start, you are not ready. Stretch your mind. Believe that you can do it. It can take you 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Continue to pursue that dream. But that's where your greatness is. Your greatness is not in visa. If they told you, it's a lie. Your greatness is in the investment that you make in yourself. The investment that you make in yourself. If I tell you my background, most people don't know my background. My parents' background, my grandparents' background, where I was born, the school that I went to, what we had to deal with, what we had to study. Many people don't know what we have come through to this stage. They have no idea. The thing that has kept us going is the constant development, the constant acquisition of knowledge, trying, becoming better, and the constant optimism and belief that we can do, not being bitter. You have no idea. You have no idea. So steady. Stretch your mind. Techi, you have nowhere to start. Where do you live? What do you have? Who do you know? Who trusts you? A construction site also costs one motor. Open source ton phones. Construction site costs one motor. Your degree as a what? A degree will be none in the area. Don't hide behind your degree. It's always a one step to start. Just be somebody who is ready to learn. Just be somebody who can be trusted. Be somebody who is not bitter. Be somebody who is looking at your greatness. Say, me, speak good words of yourself. I will be great. Speak good words. I am rich. I'm prosperous. I'm not stupid. I'm wise. There are opportunities in Ghana. I see them. Even though you say that you don't see them, I see them. I see greatness in Ghana. I believe in Ghanaians. I trust Africans. I see hope. Those are the words that you speak. If you invest in yourself, you see the greatness. You speak the truth, not the lies. See, so steady. Build yourself. If you don't know, you think that somebody else will give you success. Nobody will give you success. Nobody will give you success. You must chart success yourself so that you can be proud of it. It is said, if that son is yours, it means that it had to come from you. Can somebody give birth to you for you? I don't know. You must do it. It has to come from your DNA. If that child represents you, it should be from you. It's your duty. So you want to create success, it's your duty. It's not somebody's duty. You must do that work. It's just like you being sick and you want somebody to take the medicine for you. It doesn't work like that, You must take the medicine yourself. That is success. You go through the struggles, the pain, the challenges. Don't stay in life or at the foundation level. There's a lot that you can put on the foundation. You can put a superstructure there, and the depth of your foundation shows how far you can go in life. So stop giving yourself excuses. You don't know what you're talking about. And now listen, we are talking of something different. Steady. Steady. Build yourself. Challenge your thought. It's doable. It's not with Akufo-Addo. It's not with IMF indicators. It is not with anybody trying to give you some spiritual power. It is in you. It is in you. Your greatness is in you. You must nurture it. The kingdom is in you. That's the eternal principle. The kingdom is in you. You build the kingdom. It's in you. Your greatness is in you. If you don't not nourish it, nurture it, invest in it, you will not see it. The power is resident in you. Take the step and never give up on the journey to your greatness. That's why we create this atmosphere where you can be great. Come and connect with people, link with people, study, and then be somebody who rejuvenate yourself or remake yourself. Tell yourself, from now to the rest of my life, I will be somebody who pursues. Be a wusu ade etam bia obeka no kore obeye adwumaden obefa yonko papa umere no won sei no what you say enye sunsum enye ya enye sunsum o enye wo fie ho na baye bi sho omoboa. I'm telling you omoboa sa na omukika fa ye nyina ho mboa enye no kore sunsum bia nche bia. It depends on the knowledge that you possess. Knowledge is power if you don't know. And this is sunsum bi sho wo fie kura that knowledge is enough power to break that one. It's not the obedi baby. I tell you, knowledge is able to make the slave unfit to be a slave again. So when somebody brings you knowledge, you are 90% of the time through life. Because once you know what to do, the rest is good. Just go and do it. The reason you don't know what you're not doing it is because you don't know what to do. That's why you're not doing it. That's not how you're doing it. So challenge yourself. We any patuntuma, we no money be brave. Say, what try and draw. What I don't know the farm, the akoto benkum, and the air call. But where the real solution is on the right side. What divert your attention. Let's go and do statistics on those who have had visa for the last 60 years and see. Challenge them. Because your greatness is not in visa, it's in you. And they say, you have not lost any opportunity. You have not lost any opportunity. As a matter of fact, it's a blessing. That's why you don't know. It's a blessing because you need a lot of attention. You need a lot of focus on the dream. Those who succeed are those who are focused on the dream. You want to build a business, focus on it. 18 hours a day, you're constantly working. And if you can work 18 hours a day on any dream, give yourself 10 years if you don't become successful. And that success will blow your mind. Anything that you focus on constantly, you're doing it, no matter what somebody is doing or somebody is saying constantly, this business, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. And this finance, I want to be rich. I'm studying it. Oh, share all the tools that you need to succeed in that. And you're giving yourself 18 hours a day, constantly working. There's no way that you'll fail. It's not in a visa. It is not. Your greatness is in you. So we, a young man, and never be sad. Never be sad. Never be confused. You have what it takes to build that future. Focus on it. You should focus on doing well. Take negativity out. Football never. Jaya grown die, Jan Tronu cha, Chrono now person body jay. Ubi the Juma man, member bought me to chap Chrono Fanko talk her. In Fanko sit dying. That's not it. You destroy your life. Focus on the truth and continue to build. You succeed. Because out of that, you build momentum, you build capacity, you build your greatness. That's why I don't know. So I want to say thank you. And yeah. We have a grand ever start here. So, and this will be no. Don't let anybody put your greatness out of your reach. There's no way God will put your greatness out of your reach. It's not in another man's hands. It's not in anybody's document. It's in you. Your greatness was not out of your reach. It's with you. So you can join us. Intimo Bimra, Tiamo Bimra, we are Branty Abra, Rasam Nanibi, Benfeniago, Silverbird Cinema Fairs of May, 300 cities. You bet my friend number and also bet my send you a message 024 66 31 874 024 66 31 874. Your greatness and your hum and your sunsumbia or mobwa. And they also everywhere we are being constantly bombarded with these things. It's in your reach. It's not in the visa. It's not in the government. It's in your reach. Greatness, you don't have to become an MP or president to be great. You don't have to be something. No, it is in your reach. The tools that you need to nurture that greatness is what you, and we are saying that it takes time to develop it, and it's constant investment in yourself and all the attributes, all the things that you need to understand and have some knowledge in. You continue to acquire that kind of thing. And before you see it, you have built that. Business knowledge, financial knowledge, technical knowledge, networking, great work ethics. These things constantly. You can do it. If you focus on these things, it's not your visa. It's not. It's a lie. And it's not in any anointing oil. Your greatness is in you. Your greatness is in you. It's the knowledge that you possess, the understanding that you possess, the wisdom that you have. That is where your greatness is. So spend time developing that.
Yeah, Mr. Bain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, and sometimes anytime I come to this program, I feel like which is just coincidental, but so investment. So during the discussion, me positive said principles are universal, but the application of it, is personal, contextual, and then geographical. So geographical, Yembra Africa.
Yes.
As a youth, especially whom be say per se develop pan Ghana, say it's a system nasi. Our system may not be organized compared to ABA or B country there, but even within that system, na be able to say organized no, we can still make it happen. But I say we must first know who we are,
that's right,
and then apply those principles in a way then I think one thing that ABA dachi be bit me Ghana and say I feel like we should instill the ability say obibet me acquire skills at a very young age. ABA go school 24/7. You go school 5 days in a week, fine, which is good. But you spend the majority of our days in school, which is classroom-based school. Now make to both any school now. No school not trying to say uncle Pejuma, but Emma on one casa and fan inside a BB. Oh, Ghana, Nipa Ibrahim graduate from college. Nipa draw sena abide ni bit me, I employ home. But say ye timinya sa skills we at a very tender age, more younger sibling. The younger sibling at that age no one or yet or age ma they instill that in you send a bear ube sika pe eden entem. And I think say I did be here at the JHS level no. See it may be this at the bois and cra, and then once you do college, they will cultivate the idea and then the habit of actually working because that's who quiet first can't that's the right guidance now. Ability no mudada, skill no mudada, and on trend say obi employ one son away then when you're a juma and any idea high end. Ziboze obeko juma. Wako school sa obeko eduma fe se one pushina ontimi nya eduma no so one born so ontimi the onya eduma no because na school national person otina office no time. I'm not saying that those jobs are not good though. I'm not saying say enu nye good.
But no, but if you are lazy, you can do it.
Exactly. If you are lazy, you can't be worthy. And adeba konso a high say unya visa. Sometimes I find it very difficult to understand. They be a country who say Michelle on tema nyama be bro hanka menye, and it made me realize life is lived forward. Life is lived forward and learn backwards. In the sense that see it's here like oh mi huyanka no. Now we have this knowledge. See it me jai echinye die. Nyama bu oha obi or tested and proven and all cultural. And I yes all kind of call or some of the works to show. And aside he having the works to show your performance with the dance here, say. So you in your problem back no. You dear chinye our near my kasa crying, try crying the air you also be to Ghana. And I said to Ghana, but meet me at America Ginem defend. I mean, so.
And now what you want to debate you? Oh, baby, debate you. What you
want defend the country, no. But on the country, you know, something bad against the country. And we need to understand that thing says success. Saying that Mr. Milkan, success is very predictable. Success is not accident. And
no
one thing I think is say you can say baby, but me say your boy or bad your boy he lasts us so much to the extent but the qualities behind the and people always ascribe success to say be religious be na enye no correct o de opamaninya saade no se wan fa ne nsa anye bibia nothing will happen. So one funny inside anye bibia nothing will happen. And it is our religious affiliation and spirituality. Nobody saw me as spiritual, but they don't understand spirituality. No. Or sure you're religious, but until religion, I say, if you want the true meaning of what religion and then spirituality means, is based. Udo unia onton anointing oil man. Udo unia onton so good man. Udo unia onfa in that concern the NCC. That is what we need to understand. Most of us Ghanaians, right. And I say most of us Africans, so it is about time I be free. Saying success can be measured. Success can be measured.
Yes.
Right. You have control over the physical. Now, physical, no ultimate control. We are also spiritual. You are a joke.
Yes,
you are a joke if you can't control what you have possession. What is immediately close to you. So if you can't control,
you cannot organize your environment. Your environment is dirty. You cannot organize your health, your food, your clothes, your security, and you say you're spiritual.
You are, and also you are a joke because if it does not manifest in the physical, you are still a joke.
Yeah,
and you have to acquire the right knowledge and the right and sometimes even sometimes they see me in a different way. They see me in a different way because massa me can't say and me this one my dream boy on his so if he can create, it means that we can invent. How do we invent? We need to do the action. And yet, you can pray for 1,000 hours. So when you can invent you can pray for 1,000 hours. So when you cannot construct a bridge if you don't put in the action, if you don't put in the effort, you cannot construct a bridge. So success is not tied to any spirituality or religion, right? Because in spiritual world, no, there is no time and space. You can't control anything over there. Now, it means that your immediate environment, everything is bound by time and space. So success is also bound by time and space. You can control it. Between time and space, there are so many things. So between time and space, your investment, your skill gathering, your knowledge, your between time and space, your train because if you put on if you sow a seeder and one day you can measure it between time and space. Between time and space, the seed, it will get rotten. Now, if you won't say aprone fifi, that is the time and space. Now, you want to measure your success in the spiritual world. You are just joking because you can't control that spiritual. And so even if you want to control the spiritual world now, it has to manifest in the physical for us to see. So also your spiritual, and we can see that through love. Love is the greatest of all. And so I'm not telling you say you can travel, go around and explore the world and other things. But so to me say if you are in Ghana, you cannot be successful. I always tell me can't say in I tell my friends that I'm telling everybody on this call, I'm in this country, US, but I see myself. Me that one I'm a dream say I don't have that peace of mind. I feel like baby I can be successful when I'm within my own. I'm within my origin. Because what but if I'm within my own, number one, I have that kind of peace of mind. Because that is what I grew. What I say? That is why, and even over here in Accra, if I want to still do something now, it's all based on that knowledge between time and
get
that knowledge and also have ethics.
That's it.
Also have ethics. I knew what he did when we were in school. Campus politics, now you're corrupt. Now you want to become an MP. Don't go and be like other people, right?
Yeah,
that is ethics. We should tell people that you can be successful without stealing money. You can be successful without getting government appointment. You can be successful without sitting in the office, not air conditioning. Because most of those people, they are broke if they are telling you the truth. They are broke, Mr. B. They are broke. My dad forbid me now 2014 Toyota Camry. I've driven the car for 7 years, Mr. B. And the car runs. It takes me from A to Z. My phone me use iPhone X.
That's it.
It's not like I can't get the money to buy one. If I want to buy a new, I can buy a brand new one right now. But then me say, is it value better than man? Because I need the phone to test and make cost. And it's value better than man. Where do you any bear 50,000 a year, right? Now if what car 70,000. You don't know the numbers. You lack the
numbers. The numbers don't add up, boss. The numbers don't add up. They'll be broke forever.
The numbers don't add up, Mr. B. I'm telling you for a fact. I'm in this country. Maybe I might see myself on the numbers. I'm earning, but I see myself as very broke because yesterday I was just thinking, is this sustainable? And then it comes back and said, now you need to get multiple streams of income. And it doesn't come. It doesn't come and say me 10,000 jobs and I say 5 jobs. I need to create something a income generating. We have to stop that unnecessary debate. I don't talk to people who want to challenge certain things because understand.
So or 70 or 50,000 a year.
In this current economy. I have to
70,000.
debt ground.
America is around 30 something.
30 trillion.
Yeah. Somebody control.
IMF said you can be successful in Ghana. Nobody is lying to you. If we are successful in Ghana, that's a nipa bebre sika e Ghana. The government cannot control us. The government cannot control us when the majority of the population or citizens are wealthy.
Yes.
Because the government cannot control the people when majority of the people are wealthy. And Nigeria came there, Nigerians are not corrupt. They have the numbers. And the West knows that if we don't say bad things about them, now some got that momentum now. Trust me, imagine some yogurt. Now me yogurt code the whole of West Africa. Now me run Nigeria market no more. Over 200 million people. Obiato 1 naira.
Yes.
But imagine same okruma me yogurt now. First of all, you to the crown, because I didn't know why in Ukraine. And yet,
wow. Again, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I said, Kola Gaza.
Yeah, Mr. Vin. Is that?
Yes. Boko.
Me na nra na me WhatsApp on.
Ampa, so bowding. And we
I'm here.
Chileged, Bidmanu Besia, Ubin to us, Medas.
Yo. All right.
Yeah, and then me first time me about life. Me figure out to be a first time me techie. Is it me so?
Well.
I mean, the tear some of our kind of say why passionate
Yes.
about the kind of a mentality near you, but I don't think so. I understand your passion or frustration, but
frustration? No, it's not frustration.
Well, I mean, with like a passion, for us to
you said
rethink
this is your first time here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my way, but I think I know my first time maybe about life also.
All right.
But I think that we are in the right time. Things will change. I think it takes time. If you look at even most of our teachers in Grandpa, I remember most of our teachers more come what they went through light as it. So those are teachers, just imagine most of the leaders were those back then into their kind of mentality, anyhow they see things, it's kind of sometimes, now you may so make it me frustrated, but sometimes you have to step back. I mean, how was their thinking near, but talking about entrepreneurship near, we'll discuss here, but I think we should spend time reading. I think I'm higher. Now I'm talking from experience here. I remember, I think a couple of years ago, Mija Soriko, and the whole stopping of a church on Sundays, freed my time to start reading and learning about things that are not in me in terms of financial independence. And I was surprised that it made a whole lot of difference because it was quite fascinating. So what's your sorry now? Bible now. Now, why don't you spend the time, say, be 1 year? You read the whole Bible. Just read the whole Bible. Then say we're spending every Sunday walk with 1 or 2 verses. Now we're spending almost like 4 hours, 3 hours. So we drink says we were Bible. That's the message I saw for the catcher. Then you have other things to do. So if you want to be financially dependent there, if you have other things to do, now say we need time there. Well, allocate the time. So okay, well, you presume who the Bible now. Who the Bible now. Now you move on to the next step. And yes, I know it's helped me a lot. It helped me a lot because I was able to focus on the things I want to do.
Yes, but your church will not agree with you. Your pastor will fight you. So I'm sorry, no money in your home.
Oh yeah, they kept bugging me. I'm more hammer drinks. Oh, I don't know. I'm saying seriously. I did not. At this time, knew whom ni and Hamia. I must have no. What? I have to be a poetic. I mean, didn't whom ni. I was saying, whom ni na Hamia. I did. I yes, I'm no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like sometimes you have to be realistic. So, and to be financially independent, you have to be forward focus. Like you don't have to be use back we read this books as reference to knowledge, but the actual way of will be a financially independent and also be a rich guy be and also be a successful in the India. They are always forward focusing and always solving puzzles. Puzzles are like problems on my FAC or man TS, you read, you think, any then na afe no unya solution be then now they become puzzle now when to solve them. before you know, both it's the obstacles are maybe I want to start this business. How do I start it? I don't have finance, so how do I get finance? These are all the questions successful people they keep thinking, and like Mr. T Jenny now there's three things that they be calculator and compound interest. I'm always calculating. Say who calculate like figures are ebia who pay scabi and now your business be now who now who name the vision now calculate who calculate and never be clear who compound numbers now it will give you that solid confidence so right now we don't do but because of the numbers I want who project some years you get there and I quite remember so because Obi 2 jobs why rich that and it was true like Obi like if you work for somebody it was so but then I could take another part-time job. No, I say in his life be a successful person be working for somebody why 2 jobs that and that person was right. And I think I used to work 2 jobs but me spending time me stop the other job and I'm spending time on reading about successful people, how business works, how financial independence, Then I started getting ideas. I started getting the knowledge on, And once you have the idea, even so one CD crumper, you know how to use the one CD.
That's it.
Yeah, you know how to use the one CD. So when it's council, you know how to get money. And all these things here, we have to spend our time to. And I near my higher or say spend time, especially if you want financial freedom. You have to ask the questions. You have to learn. And things will make sense. Then when we say, oh, you want to see the crowd, say you for 1 penny crowd, like 1 peso crowd, you know how to do with the money. And
that's right.
You can grow that money. Surprisingly, you can grow that money. And what I learned about in business, and I said, not even in business. One thing I learned from say, there's something called cash flow quadrant. I don't know say if you know. Once you know the cash flow quadrant, baby so only baby then one is okay. These are the limitations on baby side. Maybe me self-employed and I'm the employee. What are my limitations? I'm trading time for money. Who trading time for money? And that means you spend maybe 8 hours, 10 hours working for somebody. We see kind limited. So why don't you move to the other level if you're a bit more free time? Now you're not working, you're not spending time for money. And all these things one take it time once because I don't have an idea. I don't know how to start a business. I mean, you have to be forward thinking. Now questions are say Google plan YouTube now learn from others, see how they think. Now one thing I learned is say you have to start. So we need business grandpa. Start reading other business financial statements. We'll start with the other businesses financial statement. Internet so you start to think like how they think, how they manage money, how they calculate more expenses, how they calculate profit then that numbers once I read we need that exposure now. It reorganize your mind. Say, okay, well, I say now, as soon as you say, well, you need to say, well, I'm managing $100 billion. How did they think? How did they manage money? What are the risks? Through, all these things, questions, it starts to reprogram your mind. So, okay, so Obi, spending 8 hours a day, not managing hundreds of billions of dollars and hundreds of billions of cities. Then, it's reshape your mind on how to think about money. Just read about people's financial statements, business financial statements near a year. And I think it will help you rethink about how businesses work, how people think about money. And one last time, they try to say, I think we are too relaxed. you're so relaxed in our life. Say, and I think a lot of people haven't spent the time, because I spent the time and I'm looking about Ghana in the 50s. Go YouTube, a man for spend time, go to YouTube. Google YouTube Ghana in the 50s. Open the huge how Ghana was in the 50s. With the situation we are in this modern time. Look at your videos of how Ghana city here and how people were living. Then with I say, okay, well, things hasn't changed. Things has changed. Things has gotten worse. What was the kind of thinking and what was the experience and all more yeah. It will real give you some thoughts. Say, okay, well, relax, then as a citizen, because I think for me, Ghana no. Yes, you are forming your president, your democracy, and you relax it, you give you our authority, you give where you are, but also who say you would relax here. It can lead you to your death, like if there's no hospital near you, but one make on your own, now one impact the society now. Then no, things will not change because everything goes back to the equilibrium. Before now, for one power. And now I'm more relaxing yeah, and as you young presidential system so bad power no. Almost also be the same thing like they say any small or say take it our destiny into our own hands. Now I'll leave it over here. And now congratulations on your great works out here. I think so where you need sharing member on the 5th me mother was a baby.
Oh, who's that?
But yeah, I think so. We program on the 1st, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I'll mix that. But yeah, support too. And behind the scenes,
Yes.
behind the scenes. And
Wow.
I know, so you are preaching about self-entrepreneurship near you now. Yeah, so kakra you want those who are they are struggling, they don't know what to do. They have a job, they don't know how to go about it. Yes, what ideas we can share with them. Say, you can be financial independent also and abroad, and that will free your time because your other avenues you don't have to trade time for money, and it will free your time so that you can travel and do whatever you next stage. There's so many, but one read one seeking knowledge, and that will free your time.
Sure. Gracias. Thank you very much. Ibrahim Kasa. Ibrahim Sidi Ali. Ibrahim. Sidi Kasa.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
You're my baby Ado.
Yeah, you also. Now what group is it?
What the Duka no fit.
What are to go do no?
Kumasi seminar no kwa yame adu me baby.
That's right.
What the yada was me chira pa what the my. Me so supply. The bia say me be here start na me de the supply me call for so the bia demand me bia no.
That's right.
I don't know so necessary. Because sabako for Kania no say baako pɛ ɛhyerɛn a ɛtumi ndu de biara te sɛ kanea no yɛdodo a ahyerɛn nti no yɛgu so a sɛ yɛbɔ mpɛ sɛ yɛso bɛtumi asprɛde nneɛma ma ne no akɔ akyiri nti sɛ me kanea asɔ na me nua nso de asɔ a ɛna ɛkwan no mu bɛda hɔ a yɛkɔ baabi a yɛbɛtumi akɔ no pɛpɛpɛ ɛna sisi a na ade baako a ka mesrɛ paa nka tibi pa so a yɛde bɛgye kɛseɛ paa no sɛ ade sɛ nkɛbɛnya yɛ FM station anaasɛ TV station best equal TV station
Ibrahim
TV no ka 24/7
That's right.
Nanka ama ball 7 so anka ma mo hwe ball 24/7 dey. E dey ya kebe lokolo channels ni bi nanka ka eno ko a. Because ya me ni ambre a ya
radio
ya me ni bi ambe ma agro no we mu too much. Na TV station na and say ye nya ya de kwa na ne ye beto airtime bi kwa bi adoma na say enje e bi for 1 hour every year for 1 hour ya be ye nya no mo
Mami fa we ntwam your online radio app call is it what is it Google everything baby Google na
Play Store
Play Store
na yes Apple phone so Apple phone no so the ntimi my ya say but Apple you know check ya
okay I always know say then okay but FM no dey here and what work can FM station no here
and they here pa na yeah that's sponsor for the meeting no kwa airtime na kopim say ya you know what the pay for what the that two moment mo na ye na eno mo be coach re
Ibrahim now I first me no beba
na me adoma meba
okay to ba yen ka ho asem oba me prenko oba ojo kakra obi e ko no ujina mu kakra no din koma me ya ka ho asem
okay
that's right shout yeah that's it
and me thank you
thank you properties RW properties which market RW properties which market
Oh, Chairman, wait there, until I didn't even know. I thought I was in the comment section. It's my first time. But Kakram, yeah, Kakram, the main patch first of all, met you, Biana. Kakram, can say, I think, Mr. Bean said, treasure, yeah, my Ghana, and I will see you so muye. Oh, me personally, if I'm telling you my own personal experience, I've my going to almost 19 years, and half of the things are about church, and I'm telling you, say, no books are now no way saying I'm not giving quote and poem. Oh, and mostly when we have gurus who are blessed with such knowledge now, usually they keep it for themselves, and also they even sell it to the higher ups. Hardly would you see them descending to our level, because obviously they almost per se send we are the middle class, the upper class, and then the lower class. So if anything that would bring tremendous change, they keep it among their circle. I will buy US name of the European countries are Jews, no, they deal with themselves. So even if they discover anything that will bring a possible change, they make sure so they share it within their society. Since I started following you, Mr. Bain, there's been a tremendous change. Then, me and Gasa Crime, one-on-one. I say Michelle, you didn't come on here, but I want to commend you for a great job done. You are affecting a lot of lives. I'm sure so walk around him. There are hundreds, and if I'm not mistaken, even thousands of people who are truly following your teachings, and we are implementing some of the things I will catch you, and we are seeing the difference. Oh, we are seeing the difference. Sometimes we sit back and then we say, had we met, and I say, if we had come across this kind of knowledge earlier on Kaibia, but nevertheless, it's never too late. Me colleague back where I'm in wage, I've been sharing your link to him, and he's become a true follower. Last so catch him say, or contact or crama. I think it's our next seminar, and also the Nkofu too. So we are back door, and we are implementing some of your strategies. We are following your steps, and we just want to say, I'm sure. So, I'm not going to drag it. I'll go for someone else to come. Mr. Ibrahim, but I think Mr. Bay, I went to ABI, you can take over.
Network no call Accra. Kasa.
Chairman, yeah, I just wanted to come up. I didn't even know I was up in the first place, but I wanted to give you your flowers in the first place.
Okay.
Whilst I had the chance, I wanted to give you the flowers. Some of us, I'm sure there are thousands like me. You may not know of them and us ahead of them, but truly, back though, we've been following your teachings religiously, and we've been implementing some of your strategies too. Me, at least I can boast of one colleague. He's been here for a minute, but he's always had the edge to come back home. To many didn't come home, we say no, and I'm saying any I mean in panic cry, in antidote, the man, and I make chef status, I make share link come Last of Benjamin also seminar no will introduce you like he's bringing two people. So some of us are indirectly we are sharing the message and I make you a treasure that we shouldn't we need to do one grow. We bless God for your life and we just pray for long life for you because we know there's a lot what's up with the Maya I'm sure chairman.
Thank you. And to Hifa,
More US.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no one community. More number.
Yeah. Send me. Now, what did they say? You free and
yeah, but Roger.
Roger, that's right. RW Properties, that's right. Roger, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yaba, and I say Yaba Kasamami. Yaba, and Yaba. Yaba, so how with Makasa? And self-investment is the key. Abrabono. And visa packing a life visa. Well, if you don't invest in yourself, visa is not the solution. It's not true. You can just get something, but to live out of your debt, out of your greatness, it's not visa. It's in you watering the seed that you came with. The greatness in you, watering it, investing in it, getting knowledge, getting understanding, getting wisdom, practicing. And it takes time to build that foundation. So anybody who skips the building of the foundation will not have a solid life. That's all. And it's difficult to build a foundation. And internet branch and also visa is your way out. Many of us, the visa will destroy the space that you need or the time that you need to build that foundation for life. Many people, many of us, I dare say that many of our people have skipped greatness. Many can build industries. Many of our people could build airports, factories, hotels, schools, change our country. But because of visa, it's because of visa. Suppose the time to build that foundation, nope. Suppose there's no proper understanding of anything. Suppose I feel so then I Ghana and visa we are so be to be too kind. We are so be to kind so to show me Can't you see it? Udruhani, the woman describe Africa is poor. That's why you came here. Can't you see it? They just will be to kind of China for to kind of school for the time we will be almost getting here. That's all the reasons for the getting here. Apart from the visa and the slides, okay. In the car, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes,
good
hello.
Evening.
Good evening, sir. Oh, madam.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Madam.
Yes, madam.
Good evening.
Okay.
I just want to thank you for the good work that you are doing for Ghana. Because had it not been your video, with the aspect of the visa, I signed some contracts. I was prepared. I'm a nurse. So if people were traveling to UK, Canada, so I had a link to travel to Canada. I just take the document. I take my place and then I'll send the document to you. But one day I just found your video on YouTube. When I listened to the video, I was like, wow.
Yes.
I felt like the document that I was signing was like a few things to say, death sentence. The way I'm doing, I don't know anyone, but because people are doing, so like, oh, the pay is good. So when I chance on your video, then the document, I even do have time, I didn't forward it. And by then, I've even gone for loans for the process. But with the help of your video, I stopped the process. That was in November 2023. So I stopped the process. Even though I've been said I went for loan, but after I listened to the video, I was just happy. I was like, I don't even know how to describe the happiness I had that day. So I said, no, let me just stop the process. And sometimes family, they will not understand. But even though I'm on loan, but I'm happy. I'm happy. So thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you, sister. God bless you. Wow. So what do you do?
Okay. So I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse. Wow.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So because of the video, I stopped. Even though I can send money, I stop and the money mostly. Sometimes at workers you go for loan and the pressure that is on you. Even though this one I went for huge amount of loan, but I don't feel that pressure. I'm just happy.
That's right. And that is it. That is what is important.
Yes, and because of that, I want to add business to my work. So I went and said we should at least learn something. So I went and learned how to do this Ajuma blues. But I was selling, I sell a small and granule paste. But I don't do like, I don't put much time. It's like, let me say, I don't put like seriousness in it. But if someone wants more, I sell and granule paste from Tamale.
Wow. Okay.
So thank you very much. And I bought 2 of your books.
Thank
Same now.
Oh, thank you, Yaba.
Wow. So that is the key I'm ready for now. But the problem is I started school, I want to top up. So reading of the book. So but always I listen to your videos. In the night before I sleep, I have to listen. In the early morning, when I get up, that's the first thing I will listen to before I do that. So I'm grateful.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's
Thank you, Yaba. Thank you. Thank you. Send me a message,
Thank you, sir.
Send me a message. My number, I will put it here. You have my number?
Yes, I have your number.
Okay, so just send me hi to say this is Yaba.
Yes, I have your number.
Yes.
Okay.
So send me hi so that at least I can tag your voice to your number. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's it. It's about self-investment. It's about investment. It's about developing yourself. It's about developing yourself. And all of us can be successful wherever we are. And we need to tell our people that one. This loose argument that if it's not working, get out. When are you going to build a foundation? When are you going to develop yourself? And that's why later on, you see them in 60 years, they got out, but they still come. You see that it's not that much different. But what really builds a man's life It's the knowledge, it's the wisdom, it's the understanding of the things that are very critical to life. If you understand that one, then you'll not be desperate. Yaba said that she is very happy. You know why? Because she's found herself. She's found herself. She's found her passion. She's found something worthwhile. So we are the ones to develop ourselves. It's not invisible. It is a lie. It is a lie. How much would they give you? How much? And so it's not don't travel. No, we are saying that don't say that if I don't travel, my greatness is in visa. How can you lock your greatness in visa? God did not create you like that. He put your greatness in you. Find that one and develop it. And every one of us have that one. Because once you have life, you have that greatness. It's a lie that they have taught us. And many of our people are confused. There are so many people who have traveled over the last 4 or 5 years. I can tell you, many of them don't know what to do now. Because they skip that one. The most critical is you investing in yourself, getting acquisition of knowledge. Kola said something. He said that he stopped 1 week and started to invest in knowledge. Our people must understand the world that we live in. Develop yourself. Study. The money that you want to work for, that you are going to England to work for, do you know it? What is the level of financial knowledge? What is the level of financial intelligence? What is your level? It's not you working every day for money. No, that's not it. That's not it. What decisions you take with the 1 city that you have. So if the knowledge is not there, forget it. They can give you 1 million, you destroy it. They can give you 10 million, you destroy it because your intelligence in that is low. You can't become successful in anything that you don't know. And I was saying, catch it when you see we are brand your hard football no hey. I say football. Sorry, football is almost personally confuses you. When you hear into football, you already you don't know what to do with your life and you're still watching football. You'll be confused. You waste your prime years. 2 bones at 20s, you are losing it. 30s, you are losing it. You hit 40, you're gone. You're gone. We are doctor, over here, the 3 hours, you're not acquiring the knowledge that will improve you. What if football? But you are still struggling financially. You don't need acquire knowledge. So you are there 2 years now, especially Mama go invest, we are the way they say phobia. Bottom conference way is for you in your position. Bottom bravo. People are changing their finances, changing their destinies because they meet new people, new ideas come to them. We learn. Even though we speak there, we learn. We learn more. Anytime I listen to the conversations that we have here, and new ideas come. Even if I listen to myself, I still get new ideas. So it's not like we come there to teach. We come there to teach us. We don't come there to teach you. We come there to teach us because we are always investing, trying to become better all the time. So there's no sense of proud. No. Learn. Buy the books. These books that we have written. The fact is that uko school awunim sa no mawe. We history no kura no ya de free. I mean, there's a Britain for no be dia kakra bi no mo ne ya kire omo. Ya brofo ne bibia na ya twist ya adwen we tuntum ya to so adwen. Wa adwen number bi kura na onim. So to go unto the Bible be a shishe mu na ya kire o differently. And I would defend the wrong interpretation and I would defend it. I would defend it. So you look at your life. You look at your life, look at your results. You're frustrated, you're confused. You don't know what to do with your life. And so we are the ones to change this. We have to bring up a new generation of Africans who are proud of themselves, who know their history beyond slavery and colonization, who can think to solve problems, who have confidence in themselves, who have confidence in our continent, who speak good words about us. These are the generations that we are raising. If you're not happy with what happened, we can change it. Because I know it will destroy your future. I know it. It is a you have a better chance to build your greatness. We are Juma, we are Fuaye, we turn into a Tony, we be for Juma, Jumani, we are Libra in a year. The way we do it with excellence. Handle the money well. Take critical decisions with the money. Don't waste it. And you see that gradually your life will change and you'll be proud of yourself. It is a lie for you to believe that say Africa is poor. It's the IMF. It's the government side. Africa is not the IMF. It's not the politics. Politics and all those, they are just about 5%. It is you. It is me. You go through all our cities, people are building their houses. They are not politicians. They didn't steal anybody's money. But they are building their houses. They are running their businesses. They're running their farms. You think those are not successful people? It's a lie. It's a lie. So challenge those thoughts and be free. And there's no greater freedom than the freedom of the mind. And if you're free in your mind, it will prove in your pocket. All right. Okunto Kaza, Michael. Michael Kaza. Yes, sir.
Na de oya man ne de. So pa na me hu ne me kada me kan si Nyame hira. Si wa ma ye mu dodo na ya die ho adi. Me for instance, my Jimmy ho adi in a sense that mama who said Ghana no and say yes sir. Me say makoma to me yam. Because mostly you know first na many that so you know say me tu kwan a e be ye. At the time, I try back home, I receive from me visa. I said, yeah, that's as a me, as a me, where German are feeding. That is a bit that. Mammy, ask you, Mammy, that's what you ask. So I don't know who's them, my visa and 2 coin. Uncle America.
You, Mammy, and the guy.
Maybe was a man quite refusing meaning tea. A German and I'm one Musana. Yeah, up and down. I'm the best. Was a pie or a go proveso. I'm coming to America. I'm going to America.
I don't want you.
May say, and I'm refusing so I never be able to go natural people be so and I don't know. Now over so try when you try finance as own dear review.
Especially before so.
Oh, Mr. Bain, just say, you know, but then I'm not to say Michelle because Michelle, no, my dreams son. The way I made dreaming, I change. Musa be 12 more. Just say,
that's right.
See, crap, me dear, yeah, mommy. Free with Accra, I mean,
that's right.
And when I say you go over to be a margin crown, I come and I be yes. Kakra, I'm not to shower you. Shower meet you, Kakra. I'm not starting coconut farm. Men and I'm anti Tilicala Casa the last time, no. I'm not a Gusuka crack, and right now, no. I have hope in myself. And I'm
that's right.
And I'm so hopeful so papa. Because on some now can it be that could cry when meet video every day meet your video I'm following some now more can be following some now and pen I might try say my boss and my bekasa without us maybe in Kwan they make us say without us
because
I was still reading a chima in the scene, a chimata in the scene, honor.
As I see the owning in an comfortable division, now you refuse a war as you.
Oh, so I said, just I'm refusing this and you and I'm saying, me cry that like say, this I am bad, hot nest. The transgene I'm saying there be. And then you an answer says, no, go on more. I just say.
So is a visa not so one an answer? Visa no this
so. And then I just said until say Michelle video pen I say then I'm me as I seem to go me a succulent father no quiet and I'm starting in Papa Gasa I know. And I don't quiet and right now I started I just say Karen you are working on 6 acres. Nyame adom me nya du ho no ma na say many age. Who say I look for field. Me do open up my tommy and even me the whole crown. I say, even things are no good. I mean, I don't come and see me 3 months. I feel all right.
That's right. And you're gonna try Ghana over in your higher. So, yeah, you took an area. Yeah, but you crew money and yaji. That's the only
Oh
thing.
yes. And you know correct.
Now me raho man catch your number. Now some for the hammy.
No.
Do pass you as for no more hammy. We got a hand and yeah. So we have a boss who have make kick up for be ancho.
No crepa.
No crepa. And I make a car. Posing about cause say me who's who move then I'm so that's every miss again from so 1 or 2 years no call the baby and I'm to become baby. Unkuta to the become here. So
and yeah, my freedom of woman freedom no woman so but say na can abro for na that I am my even yan kwa yanji yan hundi krasi e betimi ayi bia madam bi o US madam bi o US so a medical doctor onu me ka so say Michael me hon na me be baga na ase me kwa bruchiri e me say just on pentama ba no ba na so obedi be o ba so 2 weeks pe obekwa hu na ni mo tim say ne ra ho na me say ye ra ho that's it ah ni mo obekwa hu say ne ra hu say ne ra ho na me hwe ni na am say so ho na ma dwe ko nsem no so na me see o no ba kakra na obekwa na ne ra ho beto bedu hanu ma ofele at home bedu hanu mo
Yenim ye because I know obi ama visa nti akwasi broni wo share that visa na technicalities so obi wo Britain that's what person ko America no kuta British passport otimi koba akwasi broni share that no they create confusion and self identity crisis among us. You see, it's a mechanism. There's a way to keep the slaves. What prevents them? Yeah, no man mama says I didn't confirm says that church no and then me Ghana passport wa yes o benno for person mo kosoro no ma o move communicate. A mechanism and because I hear until normal visa. You see? And because why it's because or person creative people who say you are not in that standard, you are not in that category, you are not enough. If you wanna win your visa now, who feel it is that the woman may it's because that was the intention. To make sure say, well, no, you are not here. The winner be a mechanism, you are free. As a matter of fact, the African that I respect so much is the African who can say that I'm tired of these people. Take your visa, I'm going. That's the African you can trust. African, yes. What they are you can't trust him. And he said, obey your president. Now was Roboni, what they own a co school abrochile, one for about your still was you bet imagine it was me, Mofa, me could be crum.
Because you know what ma say nipa dwunya ban ho so say my dwunya ban ho so ama right now I'm proud of who I am today. I'm so proud. Despite your co farms nyama call wrong but still no on church into them maminya hope so
foundation over a normal co foundation sit down who sit down obi kura timi twa ne sa wo ho wo sit down to abo se na makoto amna bi yesa mo san fele ebi wo kura timi piem na pentoa ne number bi se ho ye baller obo se na machine na break here foundation I will see. You know, so build the foundation, build your strength, build your capital, build your mind. It's the foundation. Pay the price to build the foundation. When you have this and the foundation, don't build it. So that we don't know a doctor. We're a doctor. Oh yeah. The lifestyle never want to mean here.
So
yeah. And now when I bet you to them, and it's argument we will face the argument. It's the opportunity is when you develop yourself. It is not in a visa. To where you be a yes. They okay to go. Now you see how okay. Nga oko to go na omoje visa, o mama visa nga bezu.
Send your phone. So like you mom call back Accra na you the omo ye na nti ehie nyina etrim say like obi pe kwasa buchi na say woko nti ukra ka say America visa kra me nya me nkwa ne ase ehu say jama mo bibi ha
go to
na say bibi ha obi nya America
o ma me do be ko asoro fia me abompa ya ma hwehwe wadwen
And the no cre and the beg because send your near my quiet pano. I feel the mamma basa many American visa. Just say, be I damn the club routine amount. Yamia Doma is she on church and a boy. A boy me pa 19 American is in Yamisha. Yamisha pa Yamisha.
Wow.
Yamisha. Na seminar no se boy we never ba. Boy.
We are building the foundation. That's it. We are building the foundation. Building the foundation. Yeah, Michael, thank you. Yeah, build the foundation. Sebe. No more when they chichiri have been doors. When you have visa, I don't know how we will be to me committed suicide.
Yes.
When you have visa. Yeah.
Yes.
Committed suicide.
Now, and do I provide a reason visa almost soon when I am good to wow. A crop me to say, Obu, I receive visa. And I say, I said, we are CSC.
We are seeing answer because only hope be. And the reason I only hope, because he didn't invest in himself. That's why you don't have hope. If you invest in yourself, there's no way. You see investment. You see, as a catch also investment to a data bank and answer why. So the hope must be in you. No, you must have confidence. Say, I have what it takes, no matter where I am, to be successful. Yes, I'm not way there, and I just made that. You may be hey, you know, correct.
And I can a programming.
They have district us. They have killed our minds. They have killed our self-esteem, and our people are pushing that. And go for an answer. Sorry, they may put no bomb by Guso. Minister Nakasa Jina House, or the man school abridge. So, on one Casa will do so. Who put me on a horse? Better work as when your confidence room. Examples be as a more they have killed our people.
Just say, you're quite sorry. Just say, Ubi Navisa, there's a testimony. I can see as you.
Now, when you are now, only Tihana or Ferro. When you have this and or far pono, so as they say, no, in Yansasano. When you're on the Yansasano. Or do brother say it's a lie.
But that must become Mr. Man, you know, how much church the movement who declare, so who won and just started here. Until Limuna met as Yesenia. The other Muban church of met as a send you who are no man, I have said what in a sanity. Yes, that was
was it only could a camera or do baby a few one watch, baby a papa no lunja. Oka was already a who be of the crew. A finity or parties have been in the crew. They all can be opposite. Oka history, I mean, we be all cast why piano, Jimmy and San because no credit. So that's why we have produced a generation who don't believe in themselves, who are not proud of who they are. You know, there's a whole bunch of African generation who just want to kill themselves to travel. It's not because they are in financial difficulty. Some of them, or this kind of call, after all, some of this are not called Jessica.
Oh, me Jessica, because you only madam for no work, I'm $330. That time I don't cry check. So we back at check $330.
Sir,
I look at the visa. That was the visa fee. And the visa fee,
$330 all the cordon groomers I'm regarding maybe all do.
Oh.
And as it says, if there is a $500, maybe $50,000 will account to say, I'll in the Obama Obama visa. That's it. You know, that's it. So believe in what we have, believe in yourself. You are not disadvantaged because you have not traveled. If somebody tells you that because we're going to exposure and our only exposure is a lie. Because if you don't need to can't just from Africa and only exposure. What matters is what you know, the knowledge. You can go to Nicaragua or Namibia, still traveling, you see something different. Do I boys attempt piano? We interpret things. Oh, obey so quabro chilling who from assembly again. When you Jimmy Foo. When you mean, and another gem feel and took a baby. He took care of of his family. Or the cocoa for no one and one punch. Just know what you mean because we want to buy. So we put ourselves, even when we are even pushing subliminally, they will still bring it to the fact that school baby no. It's not it. Because if that is true, then everybody there should be wise. It's not true. See, so it is a big fight. We have to explain everything to our advantage. And don't accept. We just say, hey, American can be a deception. Oh, you are doing now, yeah, over. Baby, or no, we or the New York Abontes, or no, we will be on tracks are fun, and the almost fan. It's not like that. Build your future. God did not create us to be little. He created us to be great. Michael, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Odisha Baba also one time to Boise. Bravo Kukasa. Gogu Kasa. Okay, Untimin Kasa. All right, then we will take you out. And Josephine Kasa, before I come to Odisha.
Hello, Mr.
Yes, go ahead, please.
For coming again. My question person me be say, I didn't know a year friend is saying, yeah, omukro, right? Yeah, ba omukro ma ye be bresa, o be fahada wo say ska, na ho stress na wo bo ho mpa ye. Na kwesi broni di oba yeah kro mu ya. On stressing itself. Yem badan with no document. And one is what visa no aba.
I know about. So we asking your media. We asking your media income.
Yeah, because it's a year na near was as soon as beginning. And no more buy, I didn't know munya be from American passport. I mean, you can go anywhere you want to go, right? But Ghana passport, to me, go baby, I'll go crown by.
Now, we'll see the grant van go baby. More be we as soon as we are saying confused. I know from we are saying very confused. They are too greedy.
So too selfish. Who palm say, I don't know, Bruni, you drew airport to cry or Mumba Dano, but who gun and you drew airport to her. Ye be no memo. Make I last time, I think, 2019. Let me cry laptop.
Yes.
Me drew and me no nama. And I'm a laptop car. Playing him on a almost a magic. Me cry, I move some saying laptop. No, yeah, then I just send someone no movies and then say, what the quack yeah. And I'm saying, that laptop, I make personal laptop, I'm a tonso. Duty ben a woman young duty. If anything, a idea that way I'm red now. And I'm saying, I brought from mobile, my almost are. Oh, I know my Jinan chain or more can cram, buying cran on me or more committee. I see about me to minka because I cry near me. And no, Madame Phenomenon, and I'm not so dear baby more. And I'm saying, I don't think there's some more movie. You're more wasted time when she and yes, you do back. Hey, Miss Sabine, easy.
That is a Ghana house in again.
Ghana, yeah.
Ghana.
So,
Ghana.
And I make my point I'm person making is say, I brought for a buying your crew more or more by your back. Who drew airport I see be so but Bruni no more cerebral for me again. Oh, and as I visa, no, Mr. Bemida, I wish to say, as some baby king, I know say it may sound stupid, but me your crosses I am best you good.
Come away. Come away.
And no,
again.
On the normal, not the but mine be or no wako ton, we are pure water, we okay. Wako ton no me na de o ma for aqua could to say 28,000 you said the end of man or Yirabakroom has say. Also I wouldn't paper. Who could that way in chain, no aqua could that way alive. This American visa no dear. I mean Western world visa no. How microphone be obi organa crown person be mia ni aye adwuma or try visa. Ono no person fi kro no so kra. And omo fi Ghana balance omo bana obi se omo Ghana nye Ghana de enye kra. Obi ama ya waka se Ghana yeda. Nti no wo ha ne ekeka san nsem we.
Azamo.
Mr. Obi nye easy o.
Chirawa omba.
Mfubi na
Onye so advantage.
Wo hwe n'anim na hwe wotumi se peace bi abane nam se hu na kɔ hu na efes ase me kɔ Ghana nam se Ghana te sen hwe Ghana de enye o enye kura Ghana de enye pe obebi tina so nti sa visa ne de ha adwen pa ye nuanom mo kɔfa de eyi efa ne sen Libya ne nkeka ho ne ekunkum omo for just to come here. It's not worth it. Who Ghana pe obi bi me dem papa na me ba mumba. I don't think senka me menye skadi abaha say. Serious. Me sure some papa ne me ama nka ba now. Nka me sure say ba now nka ma worry ni me kunu e ma me live peaceful life. Enye kromo ase kromo akra untumi nye edwuma. Edwuma untumi be your own business. Ghana ni be business for Mr. Obin. African market. That's it. That's the higher you can go. African market. What to me edwuma bia. That the system will not permit you. Okoji lower. And don't see credit near your credit score. No.
Anyway.
Almost system no a fake system. And I make guy now and a casa begin and now can be say the system no any juma system no can be like system is a ye juma Ghana no. Chrome has system crowd ye worse than Ghana. Because almost system no cry it doesn't make to me the man obi o Ghana bi o ye ni bibi on penny bibi nya na Chrome akra.
Can we break that bonting?
Ye waste time. By the time I be Ghana no, now you are old. You have not achieved nothing. Only house, a car, that's it. Because because papa no mo ba ha omo ba ha since 70 years again. They are no more to me. A dine ne car. That's it. And me be edwuma bia o Ghana. And so no more ma ha no more business. Papa wa ma or a big man pa. But ba ha say no.
Yeah.
When to
and so here ordinary be shame no. Na system na hold.
Mr. Bin dia wo kasa system na mankrofo bebre ya ka chire no. Eye so
hold.
Yeah.
You know,
so we best start it all over. Who do paper wako school said the oba ha. On back at us certificate who call back to school. Omon right
go for
Until wako salai aqua pevisa ni achirem na muntia. Mr. Bin said down on America achira on say. Ye nuanum East Africa for ne Mali ni. Mo Mr. Bin obo. Mo yes. Oh, I mean, to me, Simon saying, what for plane about America? No about better bicycles so delivery, Gianni. Where a system.
Anyway, thank you.
So, thank you again for, so enlightening and every day. You open your mind by end your bagana so bad into almost no more regret it big time. Bedtime. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Obin. Bye-bye.
Okay, go.
Yo, Mr. Ben, that was why.
That's right. Thank you.
Open your mind.
Yes.
And yen they appreciate into your mom can say Ghana yen. I mean Ghana yen and a high yen. Yes, travel and see. Into your mom ban no mube will be or no waba had no casa hanya. Now we need near what was some more. Thank you, Mr. Ben.
Yes. Yeah, that's it, Josephine. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. Let me see. Odisha, before we come to you, Siva, Synovia, Indigo, you can talk, please.
Oh yeah, hi everyone.
Synovia.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, we can hear you.
All the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
I listened to you. I want to just tell you, you are a warrior, and I support you 100%.
Thank you.
And you're not by yourself. People from all over the world, we're listening to you, your brothers and sisters.
Okay.
We're listening to you, and
Thank you.
just keep on, because you have you are the voice. You really are the voice for the people of Ghana. I see you as the voice, and you are making a difference. You're making in my life and people's lives all around the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I just want you to know that you are a gift. You really are a gift. And I've been to Ghana 3 times. I've been there 3 times, and I came to Ghana first. That was my first choice, was Ghana. Before I haven't been any other place in Africa but Ghana. But being there, I want the people to wake up too. I want them to wake up, because beautiful people, but I want them to fight. I want them to have fight in them. I want them to fight for themselves, and when you fight for yourself, you fight for your people. So I want them to really, I want them to take pride in themselves, take pride in Africa, take pride in Ghana, because Africa is the motherland. It's the motherland for many Americans, African Americans here. It's definitely the motherland for me. It's like I see her as I see Africa as a beautiful a beautiful Black woman, elderly, wise warrior queen, carrying the weight of Africa. And the weight of Africa, so many outsiders have put so much weight on her, and we have to help take some of that weight off of Africa, and we're not doing that. I come to Africa and I see the oceans and the litter everywhere. Mother Africa is supposed to be beautiful. It's not all the litter on the ground. That's not taking pride in Mother Africa at all. We have to pick up the litter. Let's start with the litter. Let's start picking up the trash. And once you pick up the trash, the water will get better. The land will become healthier. But we have to do it. No one else. The more we keep doing that, littering, putting trash, just throwing trash, we're suffocating her. And we're gonna not exist anymore. We're killing ourselves. We have to take pride in our in sanitation. We have to take pride in ourselves. We have to love ourselves. And I just want us to love our skin color, our hair. I don't want to see all those wigs from, they look foolish. You got straight hair on and all, you're sweating. You got that straight hair that's killing your beautiful hair underneath that mess you got on your head. And take pride in ourselves and love our hair and love our skin and love how beautiful, how many different skin tones we have. We're like a rainbow of people. No one else is like that but us. And we don't love that.
That's right.
We got to start with ourselves, love ourselves, because I love myself. And when I love myself, I love my people. But it took me a long time. Here in America, we have to fight. We have to fight. We have to. Because if we don't fight here in America, we wouldn't exist here in America. They've been trying to kill us off since we've been here, since they brought us here. But they can't do it. Because we're the strongest group of people. We're the strongest people in the world. Here in America, we have to fight. Okay? And back in I was born in 63, so I'm 61 now. Okay? I can't believe it, but I am. Yeah, but it's like, it's like I've seen the change. I've seen it, you know what I mean? Where there was no technology and all that type of stuff. So I know technology is better now. I'm able to talk to you. I'm in Atlanta and you in Ghana. So technology is to our advantage.
Yes. That's right.
And we have to, and we're and a lot of time I hear our people on YouTube fighting against each other. What is that about? That's just waste of time. Waste of energy. You know, we need to stop the foolishness. You're one of the channels that serious about your business. You're one of the channels, and I'm just, and I follow you. I've been following you for a while, and I just, you've taught me a lot. You have, and I'm still learning from you. You know, but I plan on moving to Africa. I plan on moving to Africa.
But do you understand the G? Sometimes we speak the G. Do you understand it?
Stand the what? Say it again.
Sometimes we speak P here. The P.
Oh.
You know, we speak P here.
Tree. Oh, well, I know a few words. I know a few. You know, they broke that. They took that, our language. They broke us out. That's another thing they did to us. They had us to speak different languages to keep us apart. You know, we have different language. We have all these different languages to keep us apart. But we really are the same people. That's why we have to learn from each other. I'm learning a little bit of I'm trying to learn Swahili. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying, you know. I got to put more effort into learning, because this language here is not my language. This is not my language. This is language that they interrupted our flow. We're not supposed to be here in America anyway. You know, we're supposed to be in Africa. They broke the chain of evolution. They broke it. They interrupted it. They interrupted the flow of nature. So really, this is not my
Anyway,
language, but this is what I
your language,
know.
yes. This one is,
Yeah. And
okay.
in Ghana,
Okay.
and it your names, you're born, your beautiful names. Leave those Western white folks' names alone, and be proud of your name. They don't have their names. You got to you got to say their names. You have, when you go to their country, they're not having any other name but their names, and we need to have our own names.
That's it.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We need to. Our people in Africa need to have their name, not Susie or not John. They have the most beautiful names. You have the most beautiful names. It starts with it's pride within ourselves. We have to love each other first.
That's right.
We have to have camaraderie. We have to have an understanding of protecting us first before anyone else. Okay.
All right.
And I appreciate you so much. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Synovia. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Did you have any questions? I didn't know if did you have any questions for me?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
No, we are okay. Thank you so much. We appreciate what you just said. Thank you. Thank you. Odisha Bakasa.
Ayan, and I was in a said the Indian man, yeah,
we are saying,
me wo physical word ya ha ne be so problem ha ya ne be so problem so na some say on say a strategic position barriers na mo dia ma barricade so say enu an keto ya no ba ku ya no wo say on say ono no barricade ni ba ku ya na visa no na barricade no o ya kana shim nti no another position just a joint no a position I should say
o man fa no
yeah
o man fa man net say dey ma me wu
so what I say na the thing is as of those times of colonization na there's access of information say ni bi ni ho nti no access of information no e be trigger no nti the nipa ni here information you see the nipa ni here no now depending on information that they can break down the barriers, our barriers, no. If you break barriers through the information, you say the ono ya ono washeshe sa system ni nyina go ebi ni visa ya e local manantie ni mabawe man dipa do na ba stack yes yeah say abrochire because of information ya wa de ye kan ni compare ni contrast na omutie de wa no. Now they are equipping themselves with the information. So a bit breaky, and as a bit triggers our barrier. No, I feel sad any mamma unattractive view and any attractive view. So now another barrier. Eya Brunei so share ya what ye commodity. Once Africans only ye commodity yes I consumers some my
yes
another way ye commodity. Anytime on person be at any time. And now, you consume your my so no masadi abre some my but sadly it takes a critical decision making and as nkofo again so that they can make a strategic system to break down the name way mu the America say nyina say ukọ China name wo na available but obi independent sua nyansa beyond the omunim beyond the Brunei na ka kire no now British influential watch our China. They won't say omutimi use opium crowd the say crown half but we buy coming in T50s no say mass don't use cassette the be a system is breaking barrier no but before that this is training in crop for answer to training confront said the what the information Chinese information equipped woman oma bruni hu anya kono wa ma bruni hu anya kono wa nkoda ne mana dwenem nti the last 75 years no what the year wo dwuma no more break it or more fin to break various and microphone as and first near man Chinese names when you bruni dia na ye no omo akasa produce because now fi omo nia babe omo nia bo omo so we a young person now with here so what to concern want to kwai no kure ne say because of access information na ye wa ha ye ka if ye dey ka no breaking the barrier na breaking the chains na easy more than the time of colonization
was it breaking the 8
they're breaking the chains when you're breaking the cheese, breaking the 8
super puzzle.
So global system, global structures in the until say the next generation answer the young people will be time to explain to them. And no the technical key in Africa. Your fun say anybody say and refresh on
which is not like that. We have to do it.
We have to work on we have to work on it. We have to work on it and then we change it.
That's it.
And now I say baby individual collective responsibility say legend obey the TSB information now ebe trigger na na break chase in the big be baby ebe take some years ebe take form
okonto o share baby o achim baby o
yes
he share that but wotimi ahu say there be visa na nyohe
that's right. That's right.
Just information.
Information here.
Just information.
Yeah. Information. Say information quantity. And I know some Burmese working hard because we share some barriers in this idea. Colonial as colonial religion omodi yanwa. Another key. I know a critical information to break that chain.
Yeah.
And say yam break this chain because I man brainwashing the put into more slavery. Because there's two ways. Because there is a belief system and there's knowing. But see, many people believe not possible. We teach them to know, not to believe. Because in the back of 1917, during the 1900s, people can believe, but today belief system cannot be relevant. And relevant. Because a knowledge to do something vehicle to go to Accra or trying to believe the next day now is what the own knowledge will go to Accra, but they will believe will still stay in the same position. And no man say people must.
That's right, because of the point.
Exactly. A young person. Say apart from and apart from information, I'll be the back of the won't mean and go for Bensley way. So until what information keep information to become
yes, sir.
And the positive side back when say and they some of us and any department be brewti abu chire no na you feel say obaha na we and ye can okra say nipa na beka ya beka keke and a chrono bruni sha we ye na nipa na beka nti ano no esa o tiase to o sesa ngugu nkaka na oba obeko fie no de nkokora bo na eko eno esa na tie and working on yourself no kra no ha no nipa we 10 gira ho bia ba ko penity work on one kasa self to understand situations. What the end say you're programmed to be a robot or we adwuma sa na okoba sa ntimi one kasa won de wo ho sa na broni kromotie di on say first na sa nkomo we nyina ni ho at the last 30 years no na nkomo we nyina nipa ne nte because na nipa na etu kwan nyina yedi omotia wo home wote wo ha mu no suro but today as the access of information is so loud to the sense now they can talk say the say na me fam wo krom ha the reality na me ka kire oniti but first no the ho no keke but today and for all the ho system no be expose ti imi anu ntia na bibia wo ye bia no when you say you are build adibia obi that you are building for yourself what me build a be our farming system. You are building something. It's said, what no be the next 70 years. In the end, the next 20 years, build the agriculture system. The next 20 years, we are bigger than we be on this 70 years, Cotton America.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Because Abrochile now would do any the next 60 years in war best again a life works out Kromo. And then you and internet some of us will be yes, we are able to find our way out. And Upa Korean year people can make us open we remember what Bumasha was it. Open so Abrochile future Yashan go crowd what an Abrochach legend.
What is it?
Over you remember what Bumasha know I was.
I said, where my mind
There be and you see nature. You can't defy that. Don't even defy that also. That's a reality. It may happen. So see.
Because I don't know. I'm for Branca.
So Obana Penintia, Obana Penintia, I can say. So Obana Penin. Era the legend. Era the legend. Oh, indeed. The fact is, the idea no ocean, once a ocean at the future. The Abruce future no, as I see a catcher now, what the catty as answer. And when you test here, so crowds over bound upon us, Obana with me, capacity, mental capacity, they are fine. But in the yes, and if I do it to no money mental capacity. A visa capacity now where the man will now be through and almost say yes, I will be facing reality. Yes, that's right. Until any part of the brain will to choir will not be drooped now will bow on one of fine Nayaka. The best room, there's blocks, a lot of blocks your grounds among Nipano, your colonial gangsters, or your gangsters, or Muru, in Nipano. In the standing money now, wait me a define or just a word information. So
that's
now,
it.
As I say, yes, as I say, my man, you have to raise your son or daughter to get the knowing person. So raise one so know not to believe, because the belief system will end that person to the same system now. And it means be about 20% that they are knowing people. You see, they will break the system, that system, or they will break it. So, do I know or do I believe? We need people to know this. Because when the system, if you want to understand politics, you need to know about politics. You can't believe in politics and change it. No. If you want to know about religion, you must know the religion. You don't need to believe it. You must know so that you can break chains. The politicians, they don't believe in politics. They know politics. They know the tricks in politics. That's why they are doing it. And the Akoda, if you want to say that the generation, if they don't want to know politics, they can't break politics. It cut across to every system. Like you know, I'm saying network and freeze. Network and freeze. Network and freeze. I'm saying legend network not here quality. Yeah, but so the point I'm making is it's a same access of information. Na yet a system and conform the actually, and near mobile be actually a lot of structures are conform put in place and you're very strategic. And say we a young person now person what you must first understand the system. Find a way to learn, get the information about a certain system when it comes to all the pillars, political system, religious system, financial systems. Get the information first, understand the people. It's like Obi Abusa say, do you believe in this? Do you believe in Bible? No, you don't need to believe Bible. You must know Bible. Don't believe in Bible. Belief system will never work at this time. Obi Abusa belief system be no problem. You must know yourself and believe it. Because if you don't know yourself, you can't believe it. The more now believe in a 10 baby. But knowing is a key. Over China for any other race, they are keeping on say they want them to know more. So compare the African and then compare the Chinese. I will still say the Chinese believe say they know more than us. They are because of information. They more. We have played it to the younger generation as be and run anyhow today. One can take it to your own self and change the narrative. More beyond scale, kill the fear, and now that is why how we need kill the fear, deception, and propaganda beyond shooting it down. Yes, I be harding, and they are moving for children now and money for no cry because or no what or kind of crash wa no hunton sa. It won't also be Biasia, men moving scale, it's a OBT America, no nipa 3-4 share down. Now, you have $500, now nipa for more than 3 share down. The same thing, what Ghana now, suit ya 500 cities now, no being a share, and answer what a house one. Men move one bonfia. Do not underrate yourself. The same philosophy. Because Diana would, you know, or crowd would be no rich because a nipa not America now was your nipa 4-3 share down with your $500. When you're better than what would you 500 city or Ghana, and I also will be a share house when you're better than you. This time around, men will be a far brutally intimidated. Men here because the only thing I say is information now with media starting be men will be more Bermuda because the name of brutally for the all kind of will tell you straight or be kind of crash or the tia brutally be kind of crash or pain say.
That's right.
And for one in Thomas and for many Thomas will come maybe how can see change what the only few then kind of correct. For the reality, we try to create best position. We try to reality best position. If you are trying to try to be an audio yakade, because see our friend say problem yes one send $1,000 here is what the baby on farmer. Because BPI is in order. System no do what is or straighten the panel. We are to pay the bills. I can say the pan this can be bro. Until you ever say me and say, baby, you don't know. The only tool I bet media break is the information. Look for it. Men you have say me go school that and me go school that and I mean there be and no cross see here and net umukuta mind skills umukuta hand skills e yem kofo amona bo be control we say school need here but unko be and no that's not the case. It's about what you know and what you want to do. To see more America here umuti make sika kase cry and kofo ya artisans omo yen sa no adwuma because there's a system one you can human system cannot bypass it. Say yeah adwuma be plumbing, electricians, time maker, whatever, food. You can't bypass it and only live with the panel. But people can live without going to lawyer. They can live without getting a lawyer. A fact. Fact. American people don't send a lawyer. American people don't send a lawyer. The last 10 years, you decide to bring a lawyer. You decide, but there are some things that you can't bypass.
You can't decide. You just need it.
Exactly. So enti eni sane ma nipa dada asetene mo no eno na ma America kora ya America enti na bia me ye ka me the corporation no mo na call it short. American corporation na call it short, the Walmart, the Amazons or whatever mo na call it short because eni ma ye nipa dada mo no every day mo na hu sika eni. That's why we multi-million companies. Enti so class unko school find get a skill, build your brain no. You get to build a strong brain and strong mindset to get a skill. And no, for skill, the business way you work for, school that the way you are doing it now, pay information, the how to the way you work for, or profession, profession, and you actually the book, profession, when you can't book on a yazan, everything you are doing in a way, yes, sir, provide services beyond your profession.
Yes, sir.
No moving countries only or be a kind of doctor for many and a nurse for many, and yes, say, oh, because I be a professional, and they are in the be. Obi we are hairdresser now who provide or service here or professional no.
Which are best way?
A professional no.
That's right.
Job. Yes. We are professional. A bit we are professional. By a brofoke can
That's it.
Brofoke can abuni. Yes, or come from no the more generally. Now the number 4. It is Obi and Chima. Brofoke Casa be why they are limited your drain. What was said that was said that yes, I did too to bring the people down. You best say this time around there, obi kraka sem na esoche wadwe a o de ko internet no so obi ko find meaning na e be shoot send bakro na ideology ne down. And until I need pay in any abrea, yet be an year quiet church and some when you be antia. It tells you say, send power information. We one day a day on bow, but don't want and you want look at yet how church where you get to Crawford different from the colonial master. Said your church on Crawford, said you know crowd will catch any panel and the better the next generation. You better as I said, young program on the 1st of May. Bra program now you share bra Accra mo na be equip ho say the only two are any security soldier for no few police for no few but the two one they share wadwin the two for you to survive in Ghana is the again the whole trim that is the two.
Yes sir.
To Mr. We are equipping who to certain information so that you can survive and then you live because we came to live, we didn't come to survive. America, we are surviving, people are surviving in any country. We don't live. You don't live. So when you are there and you are able to build something, that's where you are living. So let that my man now say now that's a part.
Fine. Elisheva, thank you for the gospel. Thank you. All right. Okay. If I do you about so but Sister Na.
Hey, hello, boss. But the legend, Mr. Obin, yeah, for sure, me cheer na family ni na, and yet for we are family because we are on a mission. Me cheer and I hope so. Be yeah. So, I think everybody who called in have said a lot. You know, Ubia can you also can. The first thing is I want to be person but I'm not too good in fantasy. You know, but person may recommend you for the good work. You know.
Okay.
Your videos or your speech is more like alarm clock to us. It's more like it awakens us. Says sorry, baby. Because my yester made that, but my drink catcher me say sorry, net knowledge. Lack of knowledge, you will suffer. Inti maybe many by force, meet you by force, but when you compare as a new I was saying me because your works is in line with Ejuma me akasa. But me I don't flow. Though I had my master's in public administration, I'm not a natural speaker like you. Inti first of all, no, we are a marvelous job, and we have to recommend you. You are doing a great job. One, it's more like we are in a class. It's free, especially for Hena Yawabridge, remember Chicago. And I will always come to your page to listen to knowledge. Because even though you're making mistakes, your words is in line for us to make fast corrections. What you are saying.
Yes, madam.
Then it won't be too late for us. Because at this time it's too late in Ghana, but you are still up, speaking. It's not easy to speak. Abra, people are always making criticisms, argument, this and that. Also, I want to recommend you for your knowledge. And I love the fact that where to coin ebebo who's nyame ekoso, and you went back, you didn't keep it to yourself. Say, hey, me can't go for best me. Hey, me can't. People will bring me down. Hey, me can't they. And you talk about the problems, you talk about the solutions. What can I say? Oh, this is the problem. You say, maybe you'll be out there. These are the principles of life. And at times, you can't send in Africans. You can't send especially Ghanaians. You can't send more argument. You say, it is true. But at the same time, we have to sit down and make, the assessment of ourselves. Say, are we true to ourselves? This life is about you going to class over myself. It is not ourselves. The topic is yourself. You are going to write about who you are. We'll call interviewer. The interviewer is asking you, tell me about yourself. The interviewer wants to know who you are. It's not only about my name is that's it. No, you are going to sell yourself, what you have. So when someone will come in our chest at this time, we have to awake. And what really made me to listen even far to this extent, and you say, well, who's that lady no fair, no, you're African American. With you, you can see, say, though there are a lot of diasporans who have been coming to Africa, but over this recent years, there are many people trotting back to Ghana, especially because of the opportunities that they are seeing there. So why are we not seeing those opportunities? You know, in the midst of all problems, no, there are opportunities. And even if the government on developing, it is a flat slate for opportunities. Or travel said, this is a time grab what you BB and sana you too late because you know what happened, most of some more no person more. Why? Yeah, kasa. But the most funniest thing you say on the internet, no interday na most rehe. Sa Wellington booty, Morgana and Kankamenche. Sa jacket, a dancing, dear Gianni, a back say the man punching. You know, they make funny comments. At times, we don't know what your pet. We make funny comments about maybe a dear Gianni, Indiana, I said the man mboa. We make all these funny comments online. And yes, I did be a maker. I did attend a wish. Who will be some surprise. Boy, I said this is too cheap. And we are gonna cry and what's I did. Inti, I am more most strong and say your life you'll leave you and your quality. You did your chef free for a long time. Your words are therapeutic. Say, if you are or show chrome her. And yes, you're real. And yes, you're lack of weather in general. For be or asthma or be or a weather related sickness or be a moja feeling na dear bano. This weather at times is not good for you. But because of what people will say by force or besha or be what we're making life for her or say Martina have 50 years. We're making life when you're sick but Ghana we sick when you know because of Nyankofobeka and I say Obaka say or Wabuchinti on bada. Obi hope Obaka say ya win Ghana. Eh, too sad. Let me be some who say, don't we have people living in Ghana? Sisia na adia abrofo no mo yenye say so we say we internet na say we kasa about anything.
Hello now. Oh, okay. We just about wrapping up. Now, echo. So, Ofadukasa. And say a free one. Ofadukasa. Hello, Ofadu.
Sorry, legend.
Yes, sir.
Me ba jomo timinka.
Ofadunga.
Na legend na bisa ye ko pebi na isi amo audition 09. No. Adia ye ko pebi ye be pebi aba abroche na isi a mo pese mo si abroche kwen.
Na se kwa omu fama ye. Enti is it kwa yefu?
Legend na what was say ode udwetire nyina beko akwaje sa Accra day.
Yes sir.
Na we ya waba krom ha. Na wo ba ye nso na ye de wakwahye afuom na wo be ye afuom adwuma. Oje nkrata na baburu ni krom be ye afuom adwuma de ye.
But the krom ye na fo de enye.
Ni krom de ada bia no de enye.
No problem.
Oh, ade ha adwen pa ba kono no.
No problem.
Yenim. Thank you. Yenim de esombo ma yen. Ene yenim de hwehwe. Ya ye te se amanfrafo ne anifrafo ye ne nam mantwa ne yesesa ne ma yenim so mfaso. But obi ono akom efiri mu ba. Nanka mpanimfo wo bebi a yebu se popochichi efiri nsu ase beka kiro se odanche mawu a anka yenye ne chiye. But ne ahantan ne ahomaso eni dwe bia be hye nipa bi mu a wo firi nsuo na se beka kire ne se odanche mawu a o se ne ma me so me nkɔ na me nkɔhwɛ na se me kɔ na me kɔ na me wu ga me pɛ me kona se den chem ne mba ana na busuafo chi me we kora me pe okoduru nsuo na si wie na afei bibi kosi a na afei no ototo ne nsa se mamba mi wuo na obi meje me hwan na meje wo legend ya se uyi William na waka nokre e de akire nipa na nipa enje de wo ka no endi na osan je wachinye se asem na wo ka nokra oboa sebi impredias na me ti hoi legend mendan obia a otie me na obi a otie me nso endan me the problem ni say me twa wo ntro no magide.
That's right.
No legend there na me ba platform we so say me betwa wo ntro say me gide there na me gide there na me gide because emfa tie ba ko me me truck na se na enyi tie ba ko mfiri me truck ase emfa kapre emfa meto account mu na emmom se me twa wo ntro na ochena wo behu se ye ntro na me twa wa eye me manim onyam na me de ato fom me so manim onyam de legend me mfa ho se me ma me ne me papa no me ma wo mfa manim onyam nye fom da because that is the last thing my reputation na my brew and my build abeduru ha me mefa entro ne propaganda e me gumi ho anim ase there be we your lifetime life changing ya woni pa bi a legend enya wo platform so anka me ne omo ye nhia da
wow
ba ye be hia ye no wo hwe day to day communication day to day interaction a ye nya is priceless. Yes, sir. Se nipa ni nim value ewo mu na onnim asem a wo ka kire no no de ayama no wod na brabo mu a ugidi so ofre wo ne ochena obesan afre obiem onye since a wo sha ase se wo ka wo nsem a ye nyina no te wo nka ye de ahoɔden beta wachi a ene ye pem kɔ ye nim no. Yes, sir. Followership no se ti kɔ form a ene ye beka se nka wo nya adwuma but ente nkɔ form kɔ soro. Yes, sir. Can I have 4 of number 14? Ete kosoro anase ete bafom. De yesi de oye adwuma pa ene ye ma no mo piafo. Enti se wadwuma na wo ye no. Yes, se wadwuma na wo ye no se nya sebi imprediasa anka dom eje entre ha eba behwe wa na ebitio anka ensi. That's right. But there was a nipa biti ase se enam se adwuma ne ye na ekoso nti no edom ebitie empani etio enkwala etio me se unya impact ewo bia so a legend wanya impact wo me ene mabusua so me ba girl or ye 15 years oba seminar ni bi ye mo ye wa Accra mall no efiri sa da no a oba seminar no ekọ ofie no me ne nkomodie asesa yedi nkomo fa business ho a me hu ne se na adwene mu abie me bisa na sema na se oka business suggestions a kire me a ade na oka no I can relate and I can understand say my daughter is growing or you're just 15 years after no be we JHS but yedi nkomo about owie JHS ade na obeye me ti America ha but me ba no me ma ne ba seminar ni bi mituama nkrofo ba because ochina de mituama no ko bia adwuma na se adwuma ne yeye na ope akwala na fa na ope nkwala afọ mo adwuma sebi de imprediasa me ka se me ba ne ye available a obetre ne hie magye no enti ye besere eya na se me manipa nya ne bone me nsusu bi nka ho se platform no wonya so mfa so a menko gina baabi nkoka se ye to ayampia ana se de ye ka no ye bosirimu ka sebi obinda akon ne yire ne mma kwan ya omofa so omodidi enye me responsibility ena obinda akon fa telephone me gina baabi ama platform no so se oje silver collection obi ametua tight no fa nkohwe ne yire ne mma mesremu yesi obi nim wo frɛ wakoa bi de ye ka no se wo se visa ne ye ma wakoje nakɔ ukode ka wani a memme ka nkyerɛ yɛn ba yɛn mu bi na me da bia me ka ne sɛ ɛya na ɔmo se capital bi wɔ ha a ɔmo bɛfa so obi connection man ka kyerɛ sɛ capital wɔ America ha ka kyerɛ ne sɛ Akwa bi wa ha. Your friend David, I am yamiti hey. Me wa truck. Me a me truck. Enye aban dia. Me a me fuele. Na me dia kwa kofa capital ne baby o chire wo no. Me kwa akosesa. Me ma 70%. Me de 30% be ma de. Se nipa na ntimi ankyerɛ baby a capital ne wa. Me srew. Ensisa wudwetire emfa nhyɛ obi nsɛm so de wo kwa abrokyire. Okwa bisa ne sɛ abrokyire na me kɔ no me won krata. Me kodu a me na me de me nkrata koyɛ adwuma na obi nkrata na me de koyɛ adwuma. Sebi mpreduasa yesi wo hye obi mpa bo ahye wa. Wonante akura asesa. Yɛte kurom a yɛnim binum a ɔmabɛka kwantuo mu ɔmo ntimi nkɔfie. Adentia. Enye sɛ fie no ntimi mba wo, ɔba fie a ntimi mba abrokyire biem. That's a fact.
Wow.
Sebi mpreduasa yɛn yɛ baayɛ no. Yɛato yɛ bo ase. Yɛtie yɛsua nneɛma bi nketenkete bi wɔ kurom ha. Ɛna yɛhunu sɛ sɛdeɛ na ɔde hye ba ka no. Yɛhunu sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ ha. Yɛde ahyɛ yɛ adwene mu, wode w'adwene di akyire bebree a wobɛka. Ana wo kam no nyɛ sɛ biribi papa bi na wɔ ha. Wo kam no waboa ama na kyekyere ne man. Wo boa na ama na kyekyere ne man na wo gogo a pensioners na ɔmo nyina pɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔ fie no ɛnyɛ bibia o. System no doesn't favor you as a pensioner. Wobɛyɛ adwuma de wo mogya abiri wo mogya ni na woduru pension a ne yɛ yi wo baako ahyɛ wo nsa. Yaka kyerɛ wo sɛ o Medicaid na woda so ne o Medicare no head nursing home kura no wontimi nkotua because you sika so because na wo yɛ low income bracket. Na wo bracket na wo na wo contribution no one contribute say one ye say upra kura before pension a legend. Wobɛtena wo yawo ne wo pain no mu kosi sɛ wobɛkache pension age and san watimi a draw pension benefit. This is the system we are talking about. This is the system we are preaching about. Me sebi preduasa me nimbi bia wa America ha. Because America no it is said the whole Africa a continent by continent and yaka state by country by country and yaka boom ni state by state a 51 state bia one personal law and ya federal law na govern obiano state bia mra ye different. Enti America na nye one size fit all. Baby ane ehomra. Baby yesere ni say visa no sa sika $750 or say $800 na wode kwaje visa no eye capital a wutimi betimi ya sati bibi wo Ghana na wo grow sika no ma wadanfo no ne oso a ne niam nyina kotua connection 10,000 ema okotua visa fee 700 or 750 800 to so ene number 11,000 no wo fa wo 11,000 no fa share adwuma mu na ma wo ho 5 years de okwa abrochire no oba Ghana ohu a obebo ni mu ase. That's a fact. Me da bia no ba ha yentan obi na yendo obi nchen obi wo America ha yehia ye na ebinom di nkomo owo mu dada ye nyina no yehia ye nim de ekoso se ewe ye wo ebidiem ema obi mfa ne dollar exchange rate emeke kanema bi nkyerɛw na on blow figure ne app say o make 1,000 no wa bisa ne say the expenses you're saying. The expenses you're saying. Let's cut our coat according to our material, not our size. Because I was so what near my 1 yard, ntimi mpam suit in show, whatever pam boxer shorts, because I'm not a benefit. A binum our form, or my young fool, a binum I shop, or my timmy beam, a beer fried rice. That is where the money is. Oko seminar na, it will change your life for good. Trust me. Me pe obi opechi nye pa na nka matua ama no no nkɔ seminar no ɔkɔ na so ɔka sɛ seminar na ɔyɛ nneɛma a yɛkyerɛ no wɔ hɔ no na bra bansesa in the next 1 year ɔpa sika na ɔde kɔɔ yɛ na emia na metua yɛ ba will triple the money for the person and I say the investment no invest yɛ na ni sika bɛhye yɛ no metua sika na ma no. That is a challenge I can throw to anybody because you know we have tested and we have proven. We have the results. We have the proven record. Nipa, this is live proven record. When you bosirimuka, when you jumasheshe. Nipa ni bi wa wa ye nimu omoda. Ba ofrewa, oni wudi nkomo say boss. Say menshia Mr. Oben pa anka mistake bi amede me ho akohyem. Mfomso bi anka maye, niama bi anka maye ba sesi ahwe na we send o videos, we send o pictures. Ena make can say by the end of the year, we are going to start a project. Yeah, de nipa na we share omo seminar na se no omo progress report ye de bebrɛw. We will show it live. No one in human na ekoso no. Legendary bi ya duru no. Was say ye pusu nunum na ye posa na manfo te ne kankan said ye tie. Because I say bosire mukanfo ne propagandist na omate agu social media ne so no. They want to say as a wo kra no wonsem na wo kan me ko hu comment bi wo baabi. Oni obinda ko no kasa nkwa bi $500 kro on save bi. E no no be ka kiro bi say or abrochire. Oh, that's a fact, legend. And these are people that are throwing shade out there.
Weak. I just know how weak.
Weak mind, and they are not correct. Oh,
hey, $500.
Yes, you won't save $500. Crowd, but catch will be say, Obiti Abroche no make it $2,000 or no, ye hear me.
No overdo America who make it $2,000 a month. Who is getting?
Legend 2,000 a month, no. Oh, he found out better. Just all you homeless. And I wait this 2,000 if you are buying her. And all my wanted that Los Angeles, a downtown street in Hono, and in Oakland, and San Francisco. Homeless shelter now. Now, legend, who cannot, who rent, who utility, unto gas, unto Adriani, $2,000 a day.
You go for on two numbers as well. One two numbers.
Debbie.
And
no, that's a fact. Omunya hobrasie. Tiny ahomaso intino. Omunya daji omudibeti ensem. No what the pen to paper so no breaking it down say, hey papa 2,000 okay, my men fan to 2,000 ni munu my me rent, my me car note, my mente bibia utility bibia free me beka saying and hono na obeti numbers na say by onipa ne kan wan dwen you say 2,000 na yesika bia ama $2,000 a day.
I say, Fadwe, I didn't say any pan will be over. Who's what the empty again about when you said about the alcohol or quite more better be as and patch, won't see me, when you say, I am patch on any pan one or when you want to say, was some check credit card, make a car loan, say, oh, but you would take a question. Losing kind of one and young reso will be a woman, every
day. The fact about this agent said they are not that they are not a audition conference. Rent na or no tiano. A contribution normal year or no a 2 bedrooms and as a 4 bedroom and now be in a year 80 feet and almost basement amano and not basement and I saw not 1 room and I was so a genebia $500. And you no or no crayfish or not, you know, until me no aduane or pet because what you be manchia. Until me monjuma or pet and on tono or to be manchia. It will not $500 a month. Or doing say rent in the no, but only mortgage if you would need to or no or pay one or no yes susuma fiurano or no or boy will be a building a credit. Or no need credit to. And on no quite you no yana or just 500 in free man because 500 no or no few will not chair a dine no now or no G500 near also the iron adio. Into one no a young humobro. I just hope ya more baby ada na o corner where jano a amadia kakra. Sana wu team into who we na be catch say and I'm in America and I mean me say no abisa say only ni rent o tia ne mortgage paper agreement or sign ye no only mechiro oni bi baby otino or no car crown to car ni bi obi on the crofo no omo dan omo na man ride kwa adwuma mu omo nkwa adwuma just call it off
overdo
people
say kura overdo o say no kura no sa su ba na say kura no mafo kura e da na obedi mo obetrem kura sa ya dey say sa hye no kura wan ye dey it will go to Danka. Wow, move quite credit, not Kohadana Miami. They say no, will be a crown person over you be put on an attra. It is idea to crowd who yedding, and they will be to walk for credit score, the rented by 2,500, 3,000.
And you need to be no market car, a bit that New York subway train station.
Wow.
Someone now, what the one more data Ghana for to have a look at what if I find a gun to have a Ghana house.
Anyway, overdo for Anusi na
legend
no, go.
yes na go for we di omachi a me de me sre ni say anuanom no first May no omomra yenko seminar wa woje
Yes, sir.
wo ho di say wadwene mu wahu ehan no there is light at the end of the tunnel. By joining the bandwagon, no, let's move to the light.
That's right.
The closer we get to the light, the more visible things
Yes,
become.
sir.
If you stay afar and keep staring at the light
Yeah.
at a distance, you can never get a clear view of what we are talking about. Ben adeɛ no ho, frɛ Mr. Obin,
Yes.
Kachira and Mr. Obin, platforms no door, so for me to be so I be boami. The MPS mission, there are platforms that is educating every day. Bra, seminar no, ne boy, be back at you say 300 CDs. 300 CDs, you know. Legend, Eda Ubotoma Ubedi Amanasa. Esa, Ubesan Kope Fufro, but Ubenya Sika who nimdia na. Sa Sika who nimdia dana Uba seminar no, you can build connections. Ebinomu ye nyuma, Ubetini amanfo timu up. Or this year ba or ye bread. Seminar EBA, amanfo asha said nam seminar ne so, ji bread in Ibiton, make iska. So why don't you connect? Yeah, the practical things are on the ground. Let's build these connections. Let's build it. Let's get closer to the light. Yeah, you know, a bonfire ne yaseti. Fa jabra fa betum ne janen. We are burning it for life. And to bring your stick and throw it in the fire and let's burn it.
Yes,
that's all I have.
Fantastic.
I asopa and chasamete. The ebeka ni akano. Ebedu mrebino. Mobile pray say nka ye meka saba that time it will be too late. Ne ye manage your businesses. Ne ye kan ye millions. Nti ye nya adaje e metena ha meka nkyerɛw. Na me making me ye making ye millions na legend ye kan ye sika o ye nsa metena aha me life. Ye ma legend ye ma. O fra ye ma that time na ye too late. Legend. Jabi say sisia omo ye ni omo hye ase ne de ebenya omo ho adaje o. Bebe kakra no ye be lucky platform no. You have to be a member to join. And now you're fresh now you can't went here now to ayampia omo chro niamati no me pese me ka se bi kire omo. We are screenshotting them one by one and we are saving their names. A time will come they will want to come in, we will block them, they will never have access. You be blacklist omo tisenia CIA a blacklist amanfo bi. We are piling that name. That is clear message I want to send to them. Yeah, no, we will leave no stone unturned. Yeah, we will dot every I and we will cross every T. Some will say more they are more to ayampia. Yeah, in the atemo. Yeah, the technicalities, no. Yeah, talk on your corner form. Yeah, gidi boko. That time will come. Legend. Yamen kan oma ho ade onto nkwam. Ontwitwa nkwasiafo bi mfie so mfa nka ode ho na nyi che. Na atamfo no ye ne omo atimi asi ani ache. Ode sheba. Ema more fire. Baby, I want no baby. I want them. I am in command. I am there. I have no man for being watching show more about it. Oh, my, dear, basic, yes, they jana fe near best of fro. A jar frumano, ye be bonnet cassia. Now, the munya butre, the air ban no miniman come with Johnny. And as ye yanti jayo, legend, yanti jai. Yamenka legend, Adiasa,
Fantastic. Well, that's it. 1st of May, conference or Accra Silverbird cinemas. Bra hobby. Especially we are brand here, bra. Maybe I will be see me or actually there be a Casabaji Sanka. Bra. Let the development of your mind, of skills, of yourself be more important to you than any other. Because you are the one who is living life. So if you're not developed, your life will not be developed. That's the primary thing I was saying out here. Say you can't live beyond your quality. You can't live beyond the level of knowledge you have acquired, the expertise that you have, the skills that you have built. So the most important thing is you investing in yourself, becoming better, challenging your thoughts, adding value, getting knowledge constantly. That is life. Life, so long as you are breathing, knowledge is breath, knowledge is water, knowledge is blood, is light, is life. So you can't get to a point where you say that I'm no more living, then you're dead. You know, and we are brand here. That should be your way of thinking. That should be your disposition. So we are brand here. That should be the way you think. You think that I have to go for knowledge. They are looking for magic. That's why many people delay in life. They don't want to be responsible. Somebody else is responsible for them. To okaka na wako speed you pebia. No, they stick a biabo mse bebon homai. Yano correct. VIP nko and tembia nko. Mobon payum to stay in your accident. Because what is responsible for your safety on the road is your diligence on the road. If you're careless, you will get accident. And that is life. So I comfortable do that level of thinking, no? No? So, if you're an African, you don't know what the lies that they have told you. You have no idea. And many of our people are living lies. So that's why you can see the frustration setting. You know, the frustration setting because you begin life with the truth, with the right knowledge. Many of our people didn't begin with that. They began with superstition, with visa, with certificate. So they've never been responsible for their whole lives. To one say, "Scano create 22,000 on him so Yeska." And this Ghana said, and that's it. That's it. I didn't go for a zero. So the Ghana Zumbi Amboa. It's the knowledge that you possess. The decisions you make with money to show. Unya been all the acquire party. Obisone de akodafu. Wachina wenya bia we say oh nyame na ehia no. Usunya wo de wo say no. Be penim dia wo de hwe Manchester United. It's in life course we say I don't be there I don't know. Now I don't know so. See? So a lot of our people have a lot of excuses. And they are the ones arguing. But for us, argument, we are not waiting for you. Platform argument is about maybe you are free. So you're not here for argument. You can go and debate somewhere. We have platforms that people debate, banter. You can go to court. You say something, somebody else says something. Here, we are here for contribution. You can say the way you look at it. No problem. We can ask questions. We can, but for you to come here and say, chinchira, now we can't waste our energy on you. There are better things to do. So, my MC. Pamford, lastly, you can talk, then we go.
Mr. Wimidas.
When I.
Oh, there we nese ongro for the many bread be ye about ko ye nasa.
Hey.
Ye nasa. Yeah, there was any jumedia ya woody at the boy.
Yes.
Na no kwasi me and run a jona me na yiti we na oposti no. Na wama me mo ayedu.
Dia.
Wama me mo ayedu.
Pa.
Na yiti about financial way na we to ho and run. We to YouTube and run.
So
I will say sikasem no ejina brane. Other problems I can also ejina brane.
Okay, no. Okay, in a TikTok. That's true, yeah.
Good. Obutumi nkyɛn din na wotie na ɔmemmua yɛ du nokwasɛm ne sɛ nipa wobɔ bra na woanya kɔmkyerɛfoɔ a nokwasɛm ne yɛ wobrɛ na ɛma wonhu nea woyɛ nso na asedanka Nyankopɔn sɛ obi biara ayɛ a ɔbɛte wo nka na already ɔyɛ prepare sɛ ɔpɛ biribi ayɛ no me sɛda bia meka me sɛ ɛda metie o I think Sunday ne Wednesday misika wo bank nyina me ko withdraw ni nyina e ma ne ka just 400 Ghana cedis pe and within 3 to 4 months no na me o pretty under profit me say yewu ache na de meka ne se de nkofo bi dada visa sei no omo no ye kone akobo omo no ma build omo man me apply for Canadian visa na said your Muhammad you me mail so me ankasa kra na san ma homete Omu hia
Almost a
yɛn.
brave Joe.
Oh yes. Ɛma homete. Omu hia yɛn because omu pɛ yɛn de abuild yɛn man. Omu ɛman. Na yɛn yɛ gya
Yes,
yɛ
sir.
deɛ ha no. Yɛn yɛ deɛ na yɛwɔ wɔ ha no akɔ.
And somebody
Na me
else
deɛ
in here.
sisi dabi. Ɛna obiara nso wɔte Ghana ha ɔbɛka sɛ ɛnyɛ no obiara mfa saa asɛm ntuntum sɛ ɛmfa nhyɛ otirim sɛ obɛnya biribi papa bi a wɔ ha da. Because wontumi nkasa ntia biribi. Wokasa tie sika bi ma wɔkwan mu da. Wokasa Ghana ha yɛteɛ no nyɛ. Woyɛ dan wonnya biribi papa wɔ Ghana da. Obiara mfa nhyɛ ne tirim. You have to be positive. Na woyɛ positive wie
That's
a
right.
afei abɔn no skill na ɛwɔ w'ani no ɛtete wie a wonam
Yes, sir.
na wohu adeɛ sɛ da hɔ sɛ abaa a wohu nsɛ sika ba obi hu sɛ ɛyɛ abaa na da hɔ. Saa na nipa no bɛhunu because wɔ ani so abɔn no atete. Nti wokyerɛ obi sɛ bi a nipa wɔ yi woyɛ sikani wobɛtumi ayɛ adeɛ wɔ yi na 3 months na mene anuanom bi nam sɛ o sɛ kɔba sɛ yɛnante bɛyɛ sɛ 6 months a ɔmo abrabɔ bɛsesa. Ɛna ɔmo sɛ wae na ɔmo sɛ ɔyɛ kura adeɛ bi a ɔmo nkura bi. Nti mene ɔmo di nkɔmmɔ bebree fa books a wɔatwerɛ ho deɛ yɛtie ne nea yɛka ne adeɛ. Na nansan na ɛkɔkɔyɛ adeɛ bi. Afei meyɛɛ ɔte obi nkyɛn sɛ I never know sɛ wobrɛ wo ho ase saa because wonam hɔ a yɛmfa biribi saa nsusu. Ɛna mo sɛ yes. Yɛpanyin a yɛtie no ɔno ɛna ama yɛ saa confidence sɛ mede sika kɔyɛ adeɛ a mensuro. Deɛ
That's
aka
right.
ɛyɛ nimdeɛ a mede bɛbata adeɛ na mɛyɛ kɔ akɔyɛ no ho. Sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ nkotɔ nsuo ɛna sɛdeɛ ɛka sɛ bi ɔkora ntake risk no. Mehu sɛ wosua adeɛ yi a risk no koraa no already wadi kan ayɛ te sɛ deɛ obi awesɛ aduane na ɔde ama wo sɛ di. Wopɛ a
Okay.
wotumi mene. Nti no yɛnhwɛ risk no bi.
Wow.
Yɛnhwɛ biom koraa. Nti legend ɔmo a boys a ɔmo asi so a yɛ youth no especially ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ba program no ɔmo mmɔden ame mekae the first time we kɔɛ we bedi Accra 2 days before the program. I spent no less than 1,500
Hey.
before the enka mayi no ho.
What?
Oh yes, enka mefiri Kumasi na bae enka fee na metua yɛ no ho daabi.
Here.
Books no nso mesan tɔ ne nyinaa wɔ hɔ a.
When are they here?
Accra mo deɛ no.
First one, right?
Na yɛ sɛ Accra deɛ no baabi Kumasi deɛ no nso no baabi na yɛ first one no.
Okay.
First one no yes. So na no kwasɛm nie ne sɛ me the ladies bi bae bredu adaroma wotua ma yɛn ɛma yɛ bae obisa mpamfo nipa sɛn na ɔde ɔmo kɔ me si nipa tu na ɛka me ho ɛna me ne ɔmo bae lady ne ka kyerɛ me sɛ these are the programs anka esi nipa wote hɔ a wokɔ bea bi sei ɛna esi nkeni nsɛm bi sei na esi nkeni pa anka wote hɔ a wotie. In fact yɛbaeɛ no the way a wastart a ɔyɛ ne nneɛma no nneɛma asesa koraa.
Yeah.
Nneɛma asesa. Nti sɛ woyɛ aberanteɛ na sɛ wo sɛ wopɛ biribi ayɛ wode ɔsɛ Ghana ha nyɛ adwuma bi ani ha. Me sɛ te sɛ amanyɔfoɔ ne adeɛ sɛ yɛmfa ɔmo ho. Ɔmo no nam wɔn baabi na yɛn nso yɛnam yɛ baabi.
That's right.
Yes, my life is within my control. Adeɛ bi a mpɛ sɛ meyɛ bi a mahu sɛ wɔ me nsɛm. Wɔ me ankasa me nsɛm. Ne nyinaa yɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ pa a yɛ a wode boa yɛn ɛma yɛyɛ dɛ yɛn nso so yɛsoo mu. Yɛn nso so yɛkurom dendenden yɛkyerɛkyerɛ afoforɔ na nsɛ me ne SDA sɔfo panyin a ɔwɔ yɛ kurom kɔkasae. After nkɔmmɔ no akyi ɔsɛ na aberante ɛsɛ mo about me invite wɔ program wɔ yɛasɔre because nsɛm na ɛka no ɛhɔ naa na ɔmake decision meyɛ kubefuo bi ɔsɛ kube no ɔda a mesrɛ wo bɔ mmɔden a na ɔda 100 ne fa brɛ me. Metua aka koraa ansa na yes metua aka koraa ansa na kube no ɛba na mbisa nsɛ sika ne ohia sɛ wo sɛ oyi Nyankopɔn akyi di ni a deɛ ne bɛtumi atwe wɔ afiri naase ntɛm wɔ sɛ ohia ɛnam sɛ it is within our control.
Hey.
Yeah, they say ɔhyehyɛ program sɛ Nyankopɔn yɛ adom bi a yɛbɛkɔ na ɔmo yi na me youth na ɛyɛ me target ɛnyɛ mpanimfoɔ no na yɛtumi asesa ɔmo ɛwɔ akonnwa sɛ bebree so afei wɔ sɛ wɔsrɛ me amomɔden na mente kuro yɛ kurom ha na saa nkyerɛkyerɛ wei no memfa nyɛ de mmra ha na mesɛ neɛ kye sɛ ɔmo ba na yɛ nyinaa yɛsom ne yɛyɛ ɔmo ama a menyɛ yɛ no nso so ogu ho akyɛw pa so a yɛhwɛ ɔkwan yɛbɛfa so yɛbɛtumi de ade yɛbɛtumi de aboa nti wow program no wopɛ sɛ wabrabɔ sesa no bra na me deɛ nokwasɛm nie asesa obi tumi frɛ me ɔsɛ masa me ha me sɛ daabi sɛ mebu Mr. Obi da ko busua no kɛseɛ ɛkyɛn me ankasa no busua me dam because ɛnam saa deɛ no so akwambue akwanya ne adeɛ sometimes obi wɔ mpɛ sɛ yɛbɛka no asɛm wɔ public nti yɛntumi nka ɔmo a yɛboa ɔmo ama ɔmo ayɛ biribi ɔmo nso so a ɔmo kurukura mu kakra kakra wei wɔ hɔ no ato yɛ abɛkyɛ o adeɛ wei gye wei yɛ sɛ kyerɛ sɛ agye yɛn nsɛm nti mɛsrɛ mmeranteɛ nso ɔmo platform sɛ sɛ obi ma ɔkwanya bi a saa akwanya na nipa ne de ma ɔno mesrɛ wo fa no kredie bata ho sɛ de Mr. Obi ɛkaeɛ no sometimes ɛno nso so yɛ very important paa because sɛ nipa no de akwanya no mu na sɛ wantumi amfa no kredie no anka ho a ɛmmoa nti yɛmmɔ mmɔden na yɛmmɔ yɛn ho so na masra adeɛ baako wo a wohia me bi a me maayɛ biara no mesrɛ wo mayɛ tight kakra mɛba ntotoe bi a ɛwɔ hɔ biara no yɛayɛ nti agya bɛn nyankopɔn nhyira wo paa na ɔma amfa ahoɔden wɔ meda ase yo
passport the agric expert opeso ye fuo opeso ye mponching nyai a lot of this for expertise in that
engineering ne de say asa o ye ye flow
then go go visa near them
okay
you can send me message with the number of there are so many people who make say obi are connected behind me can send me this car man so on koto ade ma me no akoto. It's amazing. People would just tell you me no be a share me who platform no so me ne kasa me man is akoto ade. That's a good thing. It shows that knowledge transforms life. The panel what tear the same person out there just way in the baboni no man the time and kakra no unsia the same person on the it is in su out the whole radio home in polish no come up time and you be a pay especially wow person one on is operating level no nenye man kakra no nti there was this young teacher or Sunday but been introduced no so person to kind crowd and they were okoto cashew on the background because I don't introduce a message we are our people are living on so many opportunities and wealth. Our problem is we can't connect with what we have. To man was an Indian Kakrabia or no best attack can mabo. This another Udia no one developing who you will lock your future, you will destroy your life. You will not even see the beauty of life. You will not taste the best of life. Yaba, you're free, Tamaleno. I say, I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm fulfilled. How many people say that? How many people? It's your responsibility to be happy, to be fulfilled. It's your duty. Develop yourself, expose yourself to this knowledge. Maybe Ghana have to me right for me around that. The currency. We around that. And we are near do light and then do light. So Bobo. We can't say I pack if I don't worry. Yes, can't wait any year. Focus on the vision. Focus on the vision. That's all. Bring the greatness out of you. Continue to pour water on the seed. Expose yourself to like-minded people. Give yourself time. Work. Go to work. Give yourself time. You don't need to be afraid of correct. Just water it. Be free. It's not part of the game. It's not a formula. Because if visa is formula, then the white people in America should have visa as part of the criteria for success. It's not part of it. It's not part. Meet the top people in America and ask them if becoming successful in America, visa was part of it. It's not part. It is goal. It's diligence. It's truthfulness. It's knowledge. That's what makes anybody successful. So once you have those tools, anything that you put your hand to do, or you pay attention to, and you focus on, and you don't give up, if it's a worthwhile goal, you will succeed. No matter the challenges and the difficulties. If only you can stop the debating. The debate. You are debating and go for debate is 10 years in the debate. Anyway, just about closing. Who said Alfred Boateng? Boateng wada?
Please, Obi.
Boateng.
What do you mean?
Wundai.
What do you mean?
Metonga.
Me now you me board mark already. Me board mark
Okay.
is
Okay.
it's important because the more now
All
you
right.
see now doing it because I do not
That's right.
as the like I said your polity check I want to say your polity check. If you also a friends and pie bit na format drive this way format so ya apese
That's
BBS
right.
so
Yeah.
no me feel akọ you dem afra apply akyɛ nti yɛkɔ yɛntumi nsesa ntɛm sɛ ayɛ ɛbɛyɛ yi ɛnyɛ yi ɛbɛkɔ ɛnkɔ ɛbɛkɔ ɛnyɛ si nti the more na yɛtie nsɛm na yɛmmɔ no ntie nsɛm na ɛpepa ɛpepa na ɛpepa na ɛpepa na ɛpepa nti wo nsɛm no deɛ ɛno ara na yɛtie wote hɔ koraa na ɛka wo wofaa phone a na abɛdu hɔ adwuma mu mefaa me phone a na mebɛhu sɛ woyɛ like wie ɛba no biribi kɔgya me menya nka wobɛhyɛ asa na nkɔ afrɛ m sɛ ɔmbɛhyɛ ase yɛ otim la you know all the same ɛyɛ na yɛn nuanom no mo ka visa no deɛ ɛyɛ asɛm o ɛyɛ a na wowɔ hɔ a na wobɛsɛ yɛwɔ ha a wokɔka a ɛyɛ a na obi sɛ wowɔ hɔ nti no bada bia meka sɛ me akwantuo no mfiri mu me 10 pesos kɔ ani me 1 cedi koraa wɔ mu a nka memma sɛ me no mewɔ adwuma a mehyɛ menyaa me saa adwuma no ɛmfa sɛ sika no metu kɔe me maame na ɛwɔ ha no ɔhu sɛ de ɔno ɔgyaa me hɔ kɔe no ɔdɔ me ne ntam nti na wafa ma bɛhyɛ no nkyɛn kakra saa na mehu no ɔgyaa me hɔ ketewa ɛna mememfii no ɔfrɛ koraa ma ɔghana ɔfrɛ koraa ɔbaa ghana koraa mememfii no ɛnyɛ so yɛn nuanom a wɔte ghana no wowɔ biribi a try sɛ kakra try to build it nta ɔbɛn mu bibi mebɛduru ha sɛ na hu sɛ in fact sɛ manyini wɔ ghana na mba ha a mabrabɔ bɛyɛ masaa ɛti sɛ me nuanom no wɔ ha no they don't know what to do ɔmo as they know sɛ yɛnkɔ school after school yɛnkɔpɛ adwuma they don't know what to do in life but sesie na me mo bibi no wɔ fie no I try to me grow me ya me father take it ya my friend say young say you know but
because of
I
when you say
can't
BBC when you say
you know I can't tell you but me who say before I'll be able to coin no like business you know you come for business you go back you don't come for stay because the buy and I'm showing my like farm about for life from Tiana Eden. But all the same, you know Ghana for yes, and your government no in the barbershop about your money a young because government no ọmọ abúlé ti tiri ọmọ nsa o abúlé ti tiri ẹkọ fa ọmọ nsa ẹgbẹ ọmọ ẹkyi ọmọ ní bìbí tó But say to me phone change ya dwena. Ana be man government no to atumi asesa. Masses no story dina. Ana be man say yes, e bi eja bi ba. But say nyina sa akoye yen na yen fa yen san say botum yen tren say kufu adba be yen life o ba be peace o ba be bi adwuma. No, adwuma me na esi bi adwuma no ma food. Don't pakọ me training no. Na ọno nso atumi afi adwuma no akọ bie bi. Anaasɛ even ɔwɔ m'adwuma no mu koraa a otumi yɛ no papa na ɔno nso atrain obi na ɔno nso akɔyɛ bi na ɛkɔ saa na atumi ade bi abrɛ bi kurom. Saa na aborɔfo no yɛɛyɛ. Nti ɛsɛ saa na yɛyɛ. Aha yɛntwɛn aha Buroni biara na ɔtwɛn government sɛ government mmɛfa no adwuma. No, you know, ade nti na yɛntumi nyɛ saa. Ɛsɛ yɛyɛ yɛ ade sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ. Yɛnkyɛn government. Yɛnkyɛn government ɛyi strong. But afei ne nyinaa yɛ pollution nyinaa yɛ pollute yɛ na aban na ba abɛfo adwuma for school kɔyɛ lawyer ɛna ɔde hyɛ ɛbɛ ɛkɛn how many people na ɛde wɔn kɔ lawyer for, you know, but still work, you know, wɔn nsa adwuma wɔ fie ɛyɛ nti Mr. Obeng wɔn nsɛm no
Okay.
deɛ nyame nhyira wo na ɔnkɔ so
Amen.
na Ghanafoɔ no yɛnyerɛ ho sɛ yɛyɛ abɛbiebie nnwuma no na yɛso afa afa anim. Atantra adwuma no nyɛ bia o dɔɔfo ne ade you know. Na Mr. Obeng mesrɛ mo yɛn nyinaa nso mu yɛ afo no yɛsrɛ mo monyɛ no natural one. Ayi kuma dada no a yɛde kum nwura no na yɛde kum afuo no ɛyɛ a na ɛsɛ ha yɛn ho wɔn sɛ yɛ pɛ sika deɛ but sɛ yɛbɛwie anyɛ sika no na yɛn nkurɔfoɔ so wɔwu deɛ yɛsrɛ mo. Kumi prɛko nduro no a Chinafoɔ ne ayifoɔ de ma yɛn no ɛnyɛ yɛwɔ na kyɛ kane no na yɛmfa aduro bi amu nnɔbaeɛ so nso na ɛyɛ yie nti deɛ na aba nso Obeng nso ayɛ a na ɔbɔ hɔ ama yɛn
All right.
da because ɛyɛ asɛm ne nyinaa ka ɔman no hyehyɛ ho ɔman no kyekyere no because yɛbɛbia adwuma no asɛ yɛsika nti na yɛbɛbia adwuma no asɛ wobia adwuma no wonya sika no asɛ wonua wu a wone ho a na bɛdi sika, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say what I say yɛnkɔ yɛ afuo yɛayɛ afuo no mekɔyɛ afuo a menyɛ sika mɛtɔn nnɔbaeɛ no nyɛ sika wɔ mu na nnɔbaeɛ no nso mede adeɛ a wodi size ɛna ɛyɛ nneɛma no na ma nneɛma no ayi after that nipa na ɛkɔdi nipa no di no owu na ɔyare a mfasoɔ bɛn na manya firi saa afutuo no a anaa adesuadeɛ na ɔkyerɛ me no mu ɛdeɛ bɛn na manya firi mu firi, you know. Ɔman no yɛte sɛ deɛ ano yɛakyekyere no yie yɛyɛ no yie a mom yɛnyɛ no yie na ɛnyɛ yie ma yɛn nyinaa. So Obeng da ase mehyɛ wo da bɔ adwuma asa bɛyɛ ndɛ
Sharp. What does it? That's right. Okay, so the last person, Ofadako Kasa.
Legend.
Yes, I was.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
Apacho na pom si say.
Boko.
That's it. Nyame nhyira wo. We dey wo dwom na ye dey ti se wo bɔ wakora ba bi a wo na say ye bɔ pini ho na ye hunu nia ekoso. Because this year dey we ni wa ye ni ho. Ye no ntina Yankopɔn so ayiwu de ama ye no. Na ye da ye nuanom nyinaa nso ase ni obi abɛka ye bia eye. Na mebusa sɛ mpakyɛw sɛ ɔmo a yɛma ɔmo aba no sɛ metua ma ɔmo a mepakyɛw kwan bɛn na ɔmo bɛfa so ahunu sɛ ɔmo bɛduru hɔ a ɔmo bɛtumi awura gate nim.
Okay. Yeah, very simple. Utua now the thing and telephone number my nipa na oba no fani dey ni telephone number my keke.
Mepakyɛw mate tini yɛbɛyɛ ne saa. Ampakyɛw ebreki but mate deɛ woka ne nyinaa ebreki ya but mate ne nyinaa.
Na what they need the telephone number.
Me patch Martini,
Okay.
and of course, I was Omoba.
Yeah.
Omama, Biumina will say, Omo the pressure to Miswa ni adia ni eyi. Na said there be a okano. Is it me no say legend? Me ma me ni me 50 me no say me 15,000 and I could di ubiwa wafani free o akwantu osemunti fa wetu kwan pressure ni niema so utu omofo a
pressure
just uka sempia omonte enti me pese omoba seminar ni bi na omoba be tie de eko na omu jai se ene yese say enti abasa akra se obi frɛ kra untumi mfa wo phone ko pressure ye de ma wo en ya de no ana wo mfa we ntu kwan ana wa yenso nyane nyame aboa ya ma ya ba be hu han no ya te de ekoso ama yen ya ye di ho adanse ye de hu wura mu no ene aboa yen anmire nim kakra na ye ofa chance nso ye SOS ekwan ye fa so save ni ade yi kotie ho nti ana kra na enim se wo beba life ni se ye wadwuma mu a na ehu se aso na mi di mirika jama bawura mu sesi a chese ya betie bi emi no ka say obi afa me 15,000 wa fa di free wa fa di because abusuya pressure ne adinti ma ka kire omo say menye obi a na di mi tu kwan mi a na matu mi kwan tu nipa kro me kire wo de ye na wo se omfa emfre mi bio nti se wo nko samna no na wo nkotie de onyankopon enam na so yi na maye legend you know cause you ejinamu na wa na ya na ye den so say wo na wo kire kwan no wodi wani abehu na ofadu ka no so denchem free so ase ye be ka se denchem awu de ono da ase ne be ka cho se denchem awu oji na chi wo na wo ti wa na wo kire kwan nye se wunim de wo kan ana wo metu mfuturo nwu wo bi ani akwantuo no watu bi de esa ya ni je kura ne se wo maame no papa mu nsu gu enu nuan mu gu akwantuo unim de ekoso nyina enti se sa nipa we nyankopon afa no so na wo bie wani no wo kire wo de wo se wo ya onti ase na wo tinchen na wo toto ayampia yanum se de yenim de
momo yes kakra ansana akuto asumu
okay
and abrochire de ba mu a eden ba bia ehye no abrochire no afa yetini nyina enti uma me se o hekra ono ne o ahia ono obenya ntoka oda obeka chom so obeye bia mo na da no be frɛ adawase kwa enti ya
antokwa de legend ne se ne wo kan ne etemu dendende but ni nyina mu no
wo de ti ase so ya mo to de ti ase na tu ho na
ya mo no se omumra ayi Silverbird on the face omu bedru ayi on the face omu bedru a eho no mo sabe ka visa no adwen no unya ya adwen no ho adwuma mo omu wi a in fact omu adwen ne beba forma ma ensisan ye be de ebeba ana mi se onyankopon so nti de wo ye no beboa ma ensisan ya ba because ye no ye de ehun wura mu no aboa yen a ye di hu adanse ye ekire na enam se sebi omu mpese omu betie nti no abo omu anifura anti yenso enye no na ha ye nemum de ye yen se ye tu anamo because
I say kuma say mamba kuma ne mami no fine gentleman on by the boy was so honest the guy was it me dey mom me papa send videos no mama na me bo fukura me say mo no was it me dey me dey different from baby mama kan but at the end of the conference you know I say yes because a lot of people came to speak and almost me be tiaboche entinya ya me dey abrochire ne dey bamu a abrochire ene sum semno bamu a o se nya botre because eden
Pacho Martin, yanso ya dase nyame nhyira na ɔma wo nkwa tenten sɛdeɛ da bia yɛka no ɛno ne ade a ehia because wo nkwa de a ɛno na bɛboa ya ma yɛnso a yɛdi w'akyi no yɛbɛtumi akɔ yɛn anim ti nyame nka ho na wɔnhyira wo ne abusua nyinaa.
Amen. All right. And the Kusiani Pitri. The Shabaya was it. Offered the was it. Ubio Casavia, and Obiase. No Chrome said a foundation and a building, and there's no greater foundation than what the people think about, how they see the world, what they think about the information that they've been giving, how they see themselves. The end there, go for the poison, gum, brutal. A lot of us, so Mokranas are defending the same distraction. So it's a big fight. There's no greater solution than to tell the people, believe in yourself, look around you, you have enough, and you are sufficient to create the future that you so desire. There's no greater message than that. So we can reach our Michael was it refusing visa no na wira ho visa no omodi a chichire adwen enye no start so moto slaves and omo yoma adwen say ye krom ya nye nti obi anya bi ko a odwen say we better nti ye tia no so obobra se den as won sua bibia na ni nyi bra na obor ho nta dise kosi bronin sa aso. Was African economies, institutions be still almost percent brony didn't stamp basis on some yadi. It's a bit better, So learn to be sufficient, learn to appreciate what you have, learn to accept who you are, be proud of who you are. That's why Sivan also said, yes, learn to love yourself, accept who you are, accept your people, be happy with your language, with your hair, with your skin color. When they hear TV, so am I in a cocoa. But really, it's a proof that they don't accept who they are. It's not fashion. They are working out of a certain knowledge. It's not fashion. It's not fashion that I buy away to one home the brain or home without any. Just when you increase the cancer bit my no because the people, there's something that they don't know. So you know how to say the way Brunia, not just way beautiful. That's a lie. That's a lie. Until say we start to see on our television stations African women, whether we Brunio, so we Bibinio, or Coco, so we Tuntum and Faho, but was status or the chemical kind of one. I just said there's a challenge. And it's a woman or TV, so I Haley or more, you fail it, pop. I just said there's a problem. And unfortunately, I see my money in also Pecocofo. The politicians and yes, there's a problem. The Bayano or it tomorrow James and Honyafe. This was share bibi a quite chiri and son watching Honto. Or James was sending Henny Tia, and no yaketwa. It's all lies. Once you learn, you study your history, you study about yourself, you appreciate whatever you have. You accept it, and until you accept who you are, you'll never be happy and fulfilled. Because it will never be enough for you. So, humanity, we are this is psychological warfare that the Africans have been through for all these years. It's psychological warfare. There's nothing that we have that we just readily accept. You have to fight for it. So study. To Obabano, one channel. Drew 18, 19 albums in Cofana more TV so home. So why am I how many now? You Communina go. Yep. The beauty of a woman is not so echo corner as a way from. You know, correct. It's a lie. Yeah, it's a son of the next level, be more dangerous. We are buying now you tuntuma, you're beautiful. Except that one. We are cocoa, na natural, no problem. So the chemical and I can't there's a danger. Into the cancer no harm be bread or so no. Only 3 minutes grand yamida bono pre ho wie bi. The chemical be brashim no kata no petre there's no development of their minds. The man is what we have football. We have challenge. Yes, as well good that the actual mountain Bombay. Koka was there be in Crawford to China, they are creating. And there was Kosunyam saying Mayman. They don't wait for visa. That's why we talk about today. Don't wait for visa. Your future is not in a visa. Your future is in you. If you develop yourself, if you learn about finance, learn about skill development, how to build anything, that's how you create the future. You know, and you will not travel to go and live or to become wealthy. You travel because you just want to learn something. I say school, go for baby, but that is not who you. That's not your future. You are enough. And these are principles I use to and the Bobra. And you will live a better life, sweet life, stress-free life, not complicated life, because you have invested in yourself, you have built your capacity. So thank you so much for being here today. We have just about 12 days to the seminar. We want to make sure that this seminar also people benefit from it. So thank you. Thank you. Just say baby or region, yet baby any bit baba. That's the truth. Your cold region in idea and now no one about that table knows the making sure that you're successful. Then we can think of other ones, So come, let's make it success. So bet my friend number 0246631 0246631 bet my sponsor be bet my Tiamobi Swaba. Thank you very much. Thank you.